Hello, it's me, Risa Gaming. I'm back here for some more Oxygen Not Included. It's a Monday. Whiskers and the fish have been very well behaved today, although she's currently looks like she's about to pick on the Pleco. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm still recovering from a cold, to be honest, but it's definitely the tail end now. So glad to be in the right frame of mind for playing ONI again. We're continuing the Blasted Ceres playthrough. A bit of a rocky start, a bit of a challenging challenge to start with, but I think we're getting there. I think we're going to turn a corner today. So let's just do a quick stock take of where we are with everything. So I'll unpause it. Right. Yeah. So we got 20 dupes. The floxes are doing all right. The floxes are fully automated for now. They did keep getting stuck in the tiles randomly. Apparently that is a bug with how floxes work. We'll see how that goes. For some reason this plant has been set to no harvest. Why? Just this one plant. That's very weird. I must have disabled that by accident. Yeah, we've got lots of alveoveras. We've got lots of carbon dioxide. We did set up a petroleum generator over here. But what we've actually done is we've automated the ethanol distillers that produce the fuel based on the carbon dioxide level. So the duplicates are primarily running on the wheel, but if we need a bit more CO2 for the plants, then we'll make some ethanol from our excess wood and burn it, which seems like a pretty good way of handling the excess CO2 issue. We do also have the excess just settling down here at the moment. We do have about 1.6 tons of solid CO2 we can work with. But suffice it to say, I think we're going to avoid running into the same issue we had last time, where we produced so much CO2 that the whole base just kind of imploded from popped eardrums. Not even suffocation, just popped eardrums and then the duplicates stressing themselves out. Now, someone did rightly point out that the carbon dioxide was building up over here. We have added some mesh tiles in general, so the build-up doesn't seem to be too bad these days, but we will keep an eye on it. Because we want to make sure they're not suffocating in their sleep. They've got enough things distracting them as they do. This dock is broken, so I'll just deconstruct and repair this pretty quickly. Most of the suits, most of these are working now. I'll set these to vacancy only. But yeah, we've got 2 gas pumps now. This one was filling the masks as well. The only issue is we haven't got a filter on this, but generally, we shouldn't be getting too much polluted oxygen from this. I think we just need to find all the polluted dirt and put it somewhere. We do actually have a storage bin over here. This... Hold on, what am I doing? I'm typing W in that by accident. I'm using the WASD keys for a change. This is set to priority 9, but obviously the duplicates were not leaving the base because of the dock-related issues. So they should do that soon. So the goal for today, I want to make sure that we get all the volcano stuff set up before they reactivate in 40 cycles, because we want to run off the volcano steam power, and we also want to cool down the metal before we try and build anything with it. So we do need you to rebuild this immediately. You do have the metal for this, so it shouldn't be an issue. You do have plenty of stuff to do in the meantime. I've got you building some more mechatronics. We are setting up the mechatronics, because we're dumping all the phosphorite here for the wheeze warts and the radiation. So it's delivered automatically to the radiation bit. What I should actually do, because at the moment, they're kind of running through this area. I guess the radiation's not too bad down here. This is fine. But they're dumping all the phosphorite in here, and then it's getting loaded either into the loader to feed the plants in here, or feed the wheeze warts. Now, eventually we're going to run out of phosphorite, so the next plan is Bammoths, which are going over here. And the plan was very much that I was going to set up an extra Bammoth ranch. Right, let's deliver a suit over here as well. Do you not have any masks? Did I add masks to the list? That's the other thing I want to do today. I want to replace all the masks with ammo suits. At the moment, we've kind of got it as 2 separate zones. They don't really need masks to function over here. We have been letting the oxygen out of the base. We have been pumping it over here. There's not that much left to harvest over here, so maybe we stop worrying about this soon. Maybe we just close it off. But it's still habitable for now, so I'm not in a huge hurry to do that. I do want to go grab this shrubbery. Let's do this quickly. I'm just going to make you out of wood for now, so we actually do it. And then we can dig this up. And then this one over here, we can do something similar. Now, I think we actually have to build this ladder here. And then we can reach it. I guess we'll see. Also, we've still got a load of oxygen down here, but that is escaping, so that's fine. I don't think there's anything major over here that we want. There's a little bit of phosphorite. There is a whole other side of the map that we haven't explored yet. But yeah, I think we want the dupes to get on with everything down here first. Sadly, Grey Area did die last time. We let them suffocate, and that's why we've got all the oxygen masks now. So, there we go. There's more polluted dirt down here. Actually, you know what would be a good idea? Putting in a deodorizer. The only issue is we don't really have any room over here. I have some room here. I'll put a deodorizer here. That might help, because I get the feeling we're probably going to get... Oh, I can't put the automation port there. That's annoying. Maybe I move this one tile up. Put it over here. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. So we want people to come over here. You are working on all of this. Let's speed to it for a little bit and see how they do. This is also where all of our rock is at the moment. We do need people to work on all the rock. Grabbing the iron ore. That's fair enough. We do have iron ore here. Now, is there anything else we want? There is some sleet wheat over here. We should probably grab that at some point. How about you come in here? We want to keep collecting all the wild sleet wheat for frost buttons. Food is a little bit low at the moment. We should also investigate this whole area with the spigot sealed. There are a lot of trees over here that we could probably tap for some extra nectar, but I think the domestically grown one is doing just fine. We could definitely just plant more trees and then make more plastic. We've kind of turned it off at the moment, but it's probably worth us making some plastic ladders if we're building up a load of it. I mean, how much do we have? There's a fair bit in this pipe as well. We can do some plastic ladders. Sure, why not? We have them unlocked, don't we? Yes. Let's do it. This is pretty quick for plastic ladders. I was thinking about doing a coolant loop, but this stuff is actually staying cool now because we moved the heaters to the other side. Got a relative tolerance. If it's green, it's too hot for the pike apples. So that's what we're thinking about. Once it does actually get too hot over here from general stuff, because all the heaters are over here, then we'll put in the nectar cooling loop. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Yeah, you're harvesting the pike apples now? That's good. Oh, I'm so relieved that we avoided collapse there last time. That was a bit tragic. So you're doing a dig over here. You're mostly just grabbing the rock, by the looks of it. Also, we're not going on speed 3 anymore. We're leaving it on speed 2 because I think some of the shenanigans were because we were trying to speed 3 everything. Circuit overloaded.
Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego.
Lurk squad.
I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening.
It's fine.
Hello.
That's fine, you're allowed to lurk. Don't worry. Hope you're doing well, Leofar. I'm just glad I'm feeling a bit better again. Do we want to research anything? Not really sure at the moment. Maybe some more paintings? We can research some paintings. We set up 2 different schedules on the outhouses. We're still using outhouses at the moment because I'm not that confident in setting up plumbing in this area yet with water. Maybe eventually. But for now, the outhouses are doing fine. Something I wanted to do as well is set up some sublimation stations for all of the polluted dirt we're going to start producing. Because how much polluted dirt do we have? That should be on the list somewhere, shouldn't it? That is here. Yeah, we've got 23 tons. And we don't have any of the other critters that handle it at the moment, so I think we probably will actually build the sublimation station stuff. And that will provide pure oxygen for our suits, which means we can remove the base pumps. And then we can have that just be the suit oxygen. So let me actually have a look for my video on this, because I did a video on this. So let's see what happens if I put sublimation station oxygen not included into Google. Do we get our video? Yes! Number 5. Sorry. Oh, whoops. I just accidentally clicked a survey on YouTube that said, how do you rate our recent ads? And I accidentally clicked awful. That's hilarious. Right, here's the link. Here's the link. I did a video on this a while ago. I also did the video about the polluted oxygen vent, but I don't think I did something similar for that. Let's see. Yeah, so we set up a large amount of stuff. We set it up in such a way that it was going to be fully automated, so the duplicants would either deliver the polluted dirt to a loader, or it would come in just from the ethanol distillers. I think for now we'll do it manually loaded, just have the loader in the base. And then we can do something with all the clay over here as well. Yeah, it would be good to get this done today. Right, and the room was quite a specific layout. I think we're only going to do one for now. Okay, so let's see. Let's dig this, and we'll put it here by this wood burner. And I think we'll just squeeze it in this area. So what do we want to make these ladders out of? Is there any local rock? Probably not. Oh, there's a little bit of rock. We want all this rock anyways. Yeah, grab this. Yeah, grab that, grab that. Dig, dig, dig. This gives us something to do before we get the volcanoes online. They're still building all the drywall in here as well. Food is starting to bounce back a little bit. We're kind of running out of power a little bit. That's alright. Is it because... It's because no one's really running on the wheels. Well, Layra's running. Layra's doing their best. We are doing a fair bit of cooking. Camille and Meep have been very busy. They are making some frost buns as well. The frost buns need to go in here. So, frost buns, barbecue... I believe that's it. All of that food is getting shoved in here. And it's getting dropped down here, so it's in the carbon dioxide. There is enough carbon dioxide. This should be sterile deep freezer territory. We will eventually build a freezer, but not for now. Yeah, you're all running on there again. That's good. I would like to see what is actually using up most of our power. Seems like gas pumps. That makes sense. Gas pumps are annoying. The main reason I'm bothering with that is because... Actually, I mean, this area is pretty well oxygenated now. It's just this area where they're grabbing all the rock that's a death trap. It's pretty well oxygenated here because of the vent. There's definitely something to be said about just making a path so that the gas can move around a bit better. So I'll get you to dig all this as well. You guys like digging. This is certainly not a speed run, this run. We are just exploring the new content and surviving. I'm going to drink some apple juice. This is definitely apple juice. So in terms of where we're positioning all the steam turbines as well, these are just going to be self-cooled. So I think we just hook everything up with regular wires for now. How much refined wire do we have, actually? How much refined metal? A fair bit. Is it time we just rewire the whole base while the metal volcanoes are idle? I think maybe it is. Okay, so obviously we need to start with all of this. You can't get in here, though. That was not the best plan. We'll just cut that wire off. It's fine. We'll need to do this eventually, and we have the metal volcanoes, so let's do it. So the other thing is, with the setup with the Floxes and the Bammoths when we get that online, I think it's going to be phosphorite neutral. If we had more Bammoths, so if we were getting some ethanol from some other source, perhaps spigot seeds, then we would be positive in phosphorite, and then we could refine phosphorus, and then geotune the volcanoes, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I kind of want to see how long we can survive without using a teleporter. Provided it's not actually getting in the way of us doing everything else. Now, the only other thing is, this metal is hot, so it's been cooling down for a while, but it is probably going to heat the base up a little bit, so I do need to at least consider that. I think we'll be fine. I've considered it and decided that it's... I'm going to pretend it's not a problem. This is how I solve most of my problems. So this wire is kind of weird. I think I'll send this over here. And then we move this spine from the middle here up this way. Oh, wire's broken. Okay. That's quite funny. That's the wire to all of this stuff. Oh, well, that's the wire that's actually connecting our power equipment. That's not ideal. We'll make sure to hook that up quickly. Right, so... oh, God. I've done the thing again, haven't I? Right. Whatever. Party 8. Everything's Party 8 now. Do the drywall as well. Do that. Oh, whatever. It's fine. A flock spawn. You know what? I'll take it. We need more food. We've got more food, and I don't really want more dupes. I mean, oxygen seems to be coming back. But the main constraint seems to be actually getting the duplicates out of here. Although it does look like they're actually starting to do stuff. I think we also need to put a storage bin somewhere for metal. And I'm going to put that up here, because the dupes are always complaining about the bedroom being cold anyways. Oh, I forgot. We actually unlocked a different color of storage bin. Look. Ta-da. A nice puce pink. I'm going to make them all puce pink. This is a very good use of my time. Right, so you do seem to be doing all of that. That's good. So I can disconnect this. We don't need to worry about that pump anymore, because this room will be fine provided we don't open it. Looks like we're doing some research as well. That's fine. So we're making more plastic again. I think the plan is we will just plastic this ladder for now. Because the duplicates run up it all the time, and that would be helpful to them. The benefit is actually greatest when it's early game and the dupes have less athletic skill. So the fact we've actually got really early plastic is really good. It's the fact we've got all these gas pumps going. You're playing Shapes? Man, right. So Shapes 2, the factory game where you make shapes, looks really fun. And I installed it. I actually bought it on sale and installed it after watching Treble Queen play it. And I was disappointed to find out that my computer seems to have random lag spikes playing it, even in the tutorial. I don't mind games like this running below 60 FPS, but when it's like a 3D game, it doesn't really fit very well. I think the art style of ONI just makes it so look like more like a comic book. So it doesn't bother me at all unless it gets to like 10 FPS. But like Shapes is like a 3D like high-res game. And I wasn't expecting it to have performance issues, but it was. I'm not sure how much of that was graphical and how much of it was performance, because I had about 90 FPS most of the time, and then it would randomly just dip down to about 20. And it is early access, but I think it's early access mostly so they can tweak the balance. We're still breaking all these. You didn't think your fans would be blowing while playing? Yeah, it seems like they've got some work to do on optimizing it. Disable auto repair indeed. But yeah, it looks really fun. It's definitely on my list. It's something that I probably want to pick up because I really enjoy Dyson Sphere Program, but I think I operate best playing games when I have an A game and a B game. The A game is the one where it's thought intensive and I'm thinking about it a lot and spending most of my time on it. And the B game is something I dip into when I fancy a change. So at the moment, that's Balatro for me. And the problem with Dyson Sphere Program is it's a very good A game and it's a less good B game. Because if you leave Dyson Sphere Program for a while without playing it, you're going to get very confused. And Shapes feels like it would fill the gap. It's a factory game, but it's abstract enough and it's sort of disconnected enough that I would be able to pick it up whenever, just chip away at it. More so than with Dyson Sphere Program, where it's more complex. So basically what I'm saying is, when we resume Dyson Sphere Program, that's probably going to be the main game we do for a while, instead of ONI. And then we'll still have a B game. But that way I'm giving Dyson Sphere Program the time it actually deserves. There you go. So redeliver here. It's annoying we're still getting the polluted dirt. It must be coming from from one of these tiles. Yeah, it is. If I put you on a sweep errand, is anyone actually going to grab you? I could actually get you to automate dumping all the polluted dirt. That's going to take a while, though. I've already queued up a lot of things for people to do, so I'm going to leave it for now. It's more important to me that we get the wires not breaking before we fix everything else. So each plastic ladder segment is 50. So we can start on this right away. So let's just start going down here. And then we'll keep going all the way down to the bottom. It's increasingly difficult, but I don't feel annoyed. Yeah, it looks really fun, just in the purest sense of the word. I've seen people say it's like the purest possible factory game. And I can understand that. I mean, it makes sense. They're doing all the wires outside the base first. That does make sense. Let's keep queuing up the rest of them. So I think the plan was the spine was going to go this way. We will move these manual generators eventually. We'll dig that up. And then this wire is going to go over here. I think we're going to keep this one here for now because that's where our pump is. Or maybe we just move the pump. I'll have a think about that. That wire doesn't need to be there. Can remove that. And then that one can come in here. Go. You're hoping you would require materials to build stuff? Yeah, that's true. There doesn't seem to be any cost. It's just literally, it's literally like a sandbox. Like, you're just solving the problem. Which I think actually adds to the value compared to Dice Sphere Program. Because obviously, Dice Sphere Program, the aim is that you're actually harvesting the materials to build everything, and that's a very important part of that game. But Shapes is more about the actual conceptual design and expanding it out across the network, and it's just more streamlined. And it's a more streamlined game inherently, which I think makes a lot of sense. Now, was there another Bammoth egg? No. Yeah, there are two. Right. Make sure to move the second egg. I want to see whether the baby Bammoths can jump over this bit here. Because if Bammoths can't... Because we know the adult Bammoths can't jump. They're rubbish basketball players. So... we need to design our dropper slightly differently than this one, where the babies stay here and the adults climb out. Because that's not going to work. Maybe we just end up dumping the baby Bammoths into the rooms instead of the adults, considering how long it takes for them to become to become meat. They live for 200 cycles, not 100. I think it's probably fine. Yeah, plastic ladders. Pretty early for a plastic ladder, maybe. Skills. Let's give people skills if we're putting this off. Let's see. Digging. Let's give everyone digging. I think. I don't want anyone getting trapped. I think that includes you, Catalina. You could have building. You could have ranching. We do need all of our ranches to be as good as they could be. You can have digging. They seem to not jump on one tile wide. Needs 2 tile wide, I think. Oh, really? Well, look here. We've got Mr. Bammoth. Or Mrs. Bammoth, I don't know. They can't move off this tile, and they've got a 2 tile bit here they can wander onto. But they're clearly taking up the 1 tile. And also, they're not cramped or confined. So they can just hang out in a 1 tile space. By the looks of it. Now, what priority is all this? This should be priority 7. Really. Maybe just wait for everyone to hang out and finish all this. Let's keep an eye on long commutes. Long commutes is down. That's good. People are still spending a lot of time actually just generating power. That's okay. We're generating enough CO2. The plants are generally hanging out. That's fine. These ones aren't doing so well, but that's fine because they were supposed to be temporary. So how about we construct these now? Because I think our automation is actually working pretty well. Are there any tiles left to wood tile? There's a couple. So we should do those as well. Now, I don't think this is actually going to be the top of the base. I think we're going to keep extending the base up here. So let's seal this off. And then we can actually keep extending that. So if we look at the... Let's have a look at non-commutes. How long is everyone actually spending building? So 10% of the time is spent construction supplying. And then 2% of it is actually spent building. So they're spending a fair bit of time doing the building. Just feel like it's a bit difficult to see. Also, you guys have to harvest these a lot. I'm beginning to think it might be worth putting lights down here so you harvest them faster. Like little automated lights. And we'll put the refined metal in here as well. So that could be a priority 9, fill this up, and then you don't have to... Then once you've delivered a large amount... Oh, whoops, that's not right. Once you've delivered a large amount of refined metal here, then they can just build all the base wires, and that'll be very quick. Let's make you puce as well. Whenever anyone says the word puce, it just makes me think of a bit from Monsters, Inc. Yes, I know you will need warmer beds. Here's an idea. What if they added like a heated bed? Where it's like a bed and a heater. Because I don't want to heat the whole area, I just want to heat the bed itself. Make it like a high-tech thing. Yeah, you're running here for the radiation now. I guess it's important that we get the portraits we want. Yeah, the real test will be how quickly they drop off the metal. Yeah, people are doing this now. That's good. So that should make building the rest of this wire a lot easier. So what have you guys been up to? It's been a while. I feel like it's been ages, even though we streamed on Thursday. I guess that's just what being ill does to you. I have been desperately trying to get all of the decks up to gold stake in Belatro, and I think I've hit a wall at orange stake. I'm struggling. Just a little bit. Because, like, the lack of consistency when you go in finding jokers when 30% of them become perishable and debuff themselves after 5 cycles is just a big hit. So it's making me have to readjust my plans. Now, the only thing I'm aware of is we've got a fair bit of mechatronics, and our power is hamster wheel at the moment, so that's probably not the most efficient plan. Is it more efficient for the dupe to deliver something by hand, or to run on a wheel so the machine can do it? I think for most large deliveries, the dupe hand delivering it would be more efficient. But I guess the point is that it's mostly a lot of small deliveries. I guess we'll see. In any case, it doesn't say the food's been rotting, so that's good. Although I think, to be honest, we're not really producing enough food at the moment. Flocks counts are all good, though. This one's not. We need to murder one of you. Murder this... Let me select you, damn it. It's natural selection. Here you go. There have been occasional errors with flocks counts because of the bug, but I'm trying not to lose sleep over it. So our flock's egg count has been varied as a result as well. I know it's more efficient to just get the omelets out of these guys and to drown them, but I'm just drowning them for now, just so we don't have to think about it anymore. You're trying to fix your elevated deck. The columns are slanted due to soil erosion. Wow. You're craving ONI, but shapes is easting my... I don't know what that means. It's eating you. Oh, okay, you're experiencing shapes addiction. Man. Oh, we can't build this. You do actually need to build this tile at some point. I would prefer for you to get all the stuff done on the base first, and it looks like because you're doing the metal deliveries, you are actually building these wires quickly. Which is what I like to see. Yeah, that's on the list. So yeah, my plan is ONI today and tomorrow. And either ONI Wednesday or Belatro Wednesday, because we have 2 challenges left. We have the Golden Needle and Jokerless. The Jokerless is by far the hardest. And the Golden Needle seems quite interesting. So, yeah, probably Belatro on Wednesday. And then this weekend, I'm actually out seeing my family. So that'd be nice. I'm going back home. And probably actually trying to plan my big holiday for next year, where I actually go to Australia and see the half of my family that lives on that side of the planet. Which I haven't done in probably 18 years. I last did it when I was a teenager. So, I have seen them via Skype and at the wedding. So, I'm looking forward to doing that, but I actually need to plan a proper holiday, and I'm going to need my parents' help, probably. Because they know what everyone is up to. I'm going to seal this off, and we're going to start doing the ladder up here. Hello, Bat Guy. Hope you're doing well. I'm alright. I'm offended. You've called us all nerds. Ooh, a bonbon tree seed. Nice. Do we plant another bonbon tree, get more nectar? I think we do. That sounds like a good idea. We'll just do another room like this. I kind of like having these little rooms here. This isn't a long-term plan, but this is just to get our plastic going. It's not like we have a shortage of snow. Although we probably should put it on the list. We have 142 tons. We're alright. Yeah, hope you're doing well, back guy. I have to admit, I've mostly been watching people on Twitch playing shapes at the moment. That's what I've been watching. I think I've reached a point where if I'm playing ONI and I'm watching ONI at the same time, it's a bit too much. Oh, we've just been discussing this. It's a new factory game where you make a factory that cuts out shapes. You got to organize everything in a very specific way, and it's very abstract. It's like the purest possible form of a factory game, and it's on sale at the moment. It's an early access. I don't think we're going to find any more lumen quarters, but just in case, I'll put these here. Bonbon tree can go here. And then the wire can go here. Now, we are running out of refined metals, so we are going to have to eventually actually... I'm still on ONI stream because I don't want to see how other people's play. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm trying not to spoil myself too much on this. I want my experience of this game to actually be somewhat unspoiled, in that I don't want to solve all the problems myself. Okay, we have the Bamini. Bamini cannot jump either. The sad existence for the Bamini. I mean, we kind of expected that, because baby critters don't usually jump. But it had the little ears. It had the big ears, so I thought it might. Also, the Bamini is smaller than the egg. It's quite funny. Seems interesting. I still need to try Odd Spark. Fair enough. Well, our plan on rewiring the base is actually going pretty well. So I'm pleased on that front. I'm going to priority 9 these, just so that you're not trying to feed these plants anymore, because we don't need that. Air pressure is now good. And it will be even better once we build the sublimation station, but we're going to get this other stuff done first. We did start a little bit early today, because I know we've got a lot to do. Oh my god, look at him! He's got the snory mouth. He's giving a proper snore. I enjoy it. Woke up very quickly. Oh, we got skills. I'm going to give you digging too. I do not want any of my duplicates to get trapped anymore. Rebuild this. It looks like the duplicates can still drop off their masks when I remove one of these docks. Seems to be this one that's breaking most of the time. Yeah, you're right. You're not. I think it's because the power's been intermittent as well. That's been affecting whether doors have been opening and closing. Yeah. There's slightly too many of you in here. Oh no! It's the eggs! It's not the floxes, it's the eggs. Unnecessary murder. Right, we're going to remove these notifications now. Rest in peace, grey area. Do that, please. You have actually brought in lots of metal, so you should be able to do a lot of this wire building. We got the wood block. We do have a lot of wood. We obviously could make drywall out of wood if we really wanted to, but I prefer to make it out of granite if we can. Over here. There you guys can escape again. I think I'm going to make 2 more masks. Yeah, let's make 2 more masks. We did get some more cinnabar ore again, so that's good. We'll dig this out. Oh, the bonbon tree's actually growing. That's nice. So we need to plug we need to pipe this in, so that's going to go over here. We have made a little bit more plastic, so you can continue going down here. Yeah, our food is not quite enough at the moment for me to consider getting more duplicants again. It's fine. We'll just let them crack on for a bit. Fishes have been doing pretty well. There are so many Hillstream loaches in the tank now. I'm getting genuinely nervous because I'm still seeing all the little ditty babies, but the first lot of babies are now almost adult sized. They've probably got another couple of months to go, but I think we're bordering on like 30, 35 Hillstream loaches. And when they're all adults, I think they'll be alright. Funnily enough, I think the smaller the group size, the more territorial they get. I think when they're in a bigger group, they're less easily annoyed at each other. But I think there is going to be a limit to that. Yeah, nobody's been coming over here to do this. Oh, we got loot! What we got? Let's investigate. Got strawberry glovelets. Do not like gloves. Well, we do have a fair amount of food, so you should be alright. Oh, plume squashes? Don't tell me you're going out to go grab wild plume squash. Oh, there's a little bit in here. Well, maybe we can go get some. There's some more sleepweeds as well. We should keep grabbing all of the sleepweeds. Seems like they're not very tempted. I guess they need to cook them, and they've been struggling to cook them occasionally. The food is actually going off because it's in liquid carbon dioxide. It's very funny. It's probably worth us actually coming up here as well and doing a little ladder and then grabbing this. You can actually get over here. No, because... Oh, because you can't get up here. Okay. That's fine. You can build another ladder here. Now this door here, we do allow access through there. This is fine, they're getting on with everything. I have, my computer has turned itself off. My other computer, not this computer. You know if I turn this computer off by accident. I am very glad that we don't have all the random liquids in here anymore. We have a few little bits, but nothing major. That we did successfully extract all of the pee. These can go here as well. Oh, look at the dupes all building all the conductive wire. I'd love to see it. That can go there as well. So the plan as well is that we're going to... Actually, you know what? Leave this for now, because it's very radioactive. The plan is that we're going to put some gas vents here and a rad bolt joint plate here. And then we're going to fill this with hydrogen at some point to provide more cooling to the base. Because obviously these guys are providing a little bit of cooling, but not a huge amount. Research is going alright, but I think you've mostly not really been doing this research. I think you've been doing other things. I'm going to make all the research buildings priority 9. We'll get the joint plate as well. We obviously don't have any water for electrolyzing yet. But there is some random hydrogen just around the map. So what I'm thinking is we just dig a load of tunnels so it can all go up to one spot. And then we can pump a little bit of it and use a canister empty maybe? I don't know. going on over here? Why don't we have any oxygen? Oh, we're just out of power. Well, I mean, if the duplicates are doing stuff, then I'm not that concerned. It's if they're not doing stuff, that's the issue. I guess half of them are sleeping. Delivering wood everywhere. Yeah, I did tell you to build all these wood tiles, so it does make sense. You just decayed. Oh, a plume squash. Okay, that's... Plume squash is real food. It's animal food. Do we have the artifact station? No, not yet. Okay. I'll think about that soon. Yeah, these conveyors are working pretty hard. I like to see it. Oh, so what else happened today? I have rescheduled the dentist. Believe it or not, us British people do occasionally go to the dentist. My appointment got cancelled on their end, so I've rescheduled that for when I get back from Portugal, so that's good. The first 30 minutes of Shapes, I was like, huh, there's so little operations, but heck, it got complex even with just some simple interactions. That's the thing, like, the ways that the game adds stuff, it's sort of like multiplicative rather than additive. Yeah, it looks really fun. Now, Ren, you've got to be very careful. You're not supposed to be in here. This is supposed to be... Let's make this party 8, actually. Let's make this party 8. Make this party 7. You should be doing other stuff ahead of loading this with phosphorite all the time. Even if it's very tempting. Well, it looks like a lot of the wires are getting done. So we can remove this one. We can remove this one. We can remove this one. That one can go. This is all good. Still a few segments I haven't replaced yet, but this wire needs to stay here for now. That wire is going to stay a regular wire. That's all right. We can keep expanding this up here. There's not really any point at the moment. Right. Keep adding ladders. You're a little hot. That's okay. As long as it's not all of you. You guys are running out of CO2 now. Ooh, that's a good point, actually. I think this sensor needs to be a little bit higher up. Because even if there's enough CO2 over here, the gradient isn't quite good enough to get all the way down there. So let's actually put the sensor here. And then we can just move that over quickly. And then that way it's going to sort of go down here. And that's probably... It's probably still a little bit high up. Actually, you know what? Oh, God. If we're doing it outside anyways, then maybe we just do it over here. And we raise this up 1. And the automation wire goes here. And make that a priority 9. Yeah, good to see you doing this as well. I do want to see the bonbon tree flourish. This light at the moment is using 70 watts. Fair amount of continuous power draw, to be honest. It's still worth it. In fact, actually, let's look at the colony report again. Yeah, it's not a huge amount, but it is a consistent draw. It's the 3rd highest individual building. Now, I think we can move one more dupe over onto this schedule, so it's going to be you. Got unreachable food. It's just plume squashes. Okay, that's not ideal. Can we make that priority 9? Can we make these ladders priority 9? You got eggs left in here that haven't been picked up. Yes. So that's the issue, is if we're having insufficient power. What we got? Coal. Look, I don't really want to do coal. Just relying on the printing pot. That's pretty late. I mean, realistically, we could be doing charcoal anyways. Whatever. Look. It's fine. We could do charcoal anyways if we wanted. How much wood we got? We got 3 tons of wood. It's a thing that exists. I'm going to make a backup coal power plant over here. What else do we have? Smart battery, that's fine. Gold goes in here. That can all just hook up here. And then that can go... Yeah. We got enough. We've had enough challenge. Let's just set it up and run it for a little bit. Help these guys out just a tad. Also, it's a little bit more CO2 for these guys. It's not a huge amount, but it's just enough that it's probably worth doing. I will set this here. And I will turn this one off. You're going to start producing more petroleum again. You are still hooked up, so it should help. You guys are really out of food now. So what's going on over here? This is very damaged now. Well, you know why that is, game. It's because you still aren't moving all this blue dirt out of here. Oh, that wire's broken? Oh, that's fine. Hello, Danathor. How are we doing? We're doing better than we did last time. Last time, we almost ran out of oxygen. This time, we're doing alright on that. We are... The main issue at the moment is food. I think I need to actually get them to priority 9 these. And I might also build a freezer. Ooh, we have the double helix. No. I think I might build a refrigerator in here and just put the get them to fetch all the sleep wheat grains and put them in here. Because we've got hundreds of sleep wheats on the map, and I think we need to actually use them. Because they're going unused. And I don't really appreciate it. Yeah, there's not a lot of food at the moment. If we check everyone's vitals, they're not doing awfully. But there isn't really much of a stockpile, and they're kind of eating all the wild plume squashes, which is not very efficient. Oh, look. Here they are, going out and grabbing all the plume squashes. Not exactly what you want to see. So let's put a fridge here. Who's idle? Idle. Oh, the suits. Hmm? Interesting. Okay. I'll tell you what. You can come dig all of this as well. We do need all of this. Same for stuff over here. I'm going to get you to make another 2 masks. I feel like we didn't make enough masks. Let's make 5 more. They're cheap. We've done the research. That's good. We've still been using the ice liquefier for the research. I think that's fine. Radbod joint plate would be nice. That is over here somewhere. It's this one. That requires data banks and a lot of other researchers. That's fine. We can chip away at that. Yeah, that should be fine. You're actually going to repair all the wire before you're actually building any of this? Really? That's not ideal. At least you're still building all the coal stuff. We grab any more liquid CO2? Is that worth... solid CO2, is that worth doing? Not at the moment. I think we're alright at the moment. Broken... okay. I should probably just move this pump here. They're still going up here enough that I think it's worth doing. Right, did you build that fridge yet? Okay, let's actually priority 9 this. Right. Priority 9 that. What else are we priority 9ing? That's all priority 9. I think that's all mostly good. Broken now. I've got 2 wires broken. Oxygen pump. Well, you can fix that as well. That's something you can reach relatively quickly. Need to rebuild this. There you go. Plastic is continuing to come out. There you go. Research is continuing. It feels like there should be more oxygen masks in here. Do I actually just need to make another exit? Is that a thing? I don't really have room for one. I guess we'll probably want to do one a bit further up eventually. That wasn't really the main priority. These guys are eating 20,000 calories per cycle, so I'm kind of starting to worry about that a little bit. I think we've got to spare an extra guy in here now. Well, at least research is going quickly. Looks like you're actually starting to melt over here. That's interesting. But you definitely shouldn't be getting through here because there's a liquid lock here. It's still dripping down here and freezing at the moment, which is fine. It looks like the liquid CO2 is mostly solidifying down here at this point. Interesting. How much refined metal do we have left? Not a huge amount. This reactivates in 19 cycles. Reactivates in 31.8. Okay, you could remove this. You can dig this as well. This room shouldn't take very long to set up. How much they actually need to get around to doing all of this? What about the metal? Did you deliver all the metal? Okay, you kind of stopped doing that. No, it's this one. Oh, you do still have a bit of metal. Fair enough then. I think we're just generally running a bit low on metal now. Let's add refined metals to this list. Gold and copper. Yeah, those are the two that should actually be on there. That wire's broken. It's in the pod. Let's see. The eggplant ammo boots. Okay, I'm pretty sure we already have that one. The oxygen actually seems to be spreading pretty well. I think I'm actually just going to straight up disable the checkpoint now. Because the main reason I had it on was because there wasn't oxygen up here, but it seems to actually be flowing up here now. We dug out those specific tiles that were getting in the way. So we're going to let everyone go back to roughnecking it. And then we'll fill these up a bit more. And then that should save some power, and that should help the dupes do things a bit more quickly. Because the aim was to oxygenate the whole area. But it was just taking a while. Wow, look at all this liquid CO2 we have over here. That's pretty funny. You ever pressure damage something with liquid CO2? Yeah, you're alright now. Aren't you? Oh, there was an egg going through there. That's fine. Okay, interestingly, the oxalite is actually getting dumped over here. It is actually emitting, so this is working as we intended it to. Interesting. So let's set you to 10 and 90 as well. We haven't got any transformers on this, so we can actually prioritize certain things. But let's actually prioritize... Actually set this to high. And then the petroleum can be set as a backup. That can go here. And that should help keep the dupes off the wheels a little bit. Now that you've actually built all the automation wire. And we just want regular coal in here, I think. So how much regular coal do we have? That would be in... consumable ore. Yes, here it is. There you go, have some power. And I can remove this and put in an extra generator if I really feel like it. This should give you a little bit more CO2 now. These produce 20 grams a second each, which is probably enough for a couple of plants each. They're not going to be running all the time anyways. Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll burn through all the regular coal, and then we'll start doing the petroleum again. That's fine. And we'll fill up a little bit of ethanol in here. We have got a storage here technically. Okay, good. And you can start taking off all your masks. Because we're... Oh, wait, I see. Yeah, okay. That one's on me. If we spot anyone running around the base in a mask, we remove it. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep an eye out. That's what we get for disabling the checkpoint. Right, who else is here? Digging for nails. Nicola, you can have digging. Quinn, you can have digging. You are actually skilled for digging. Ren, you can have digging. And then you can have building. Just to mix it up. Okay. Yeah, you guys aren't struggling too much anymore. There's enough oxygen up here now. Right. Frigo has been done. So, store edibles in here, like plume squash. Stuff that we find randomly. Probably pike apple as well. Let's set these to 8. And then it'll primarily try and store them in the refrigerator. So that they keep for a little bit longer. Wires are all breaking now? Yeah. Fair enough. And the sleep weeds. That's the most important thing that actually needs to be in here. So now you should go and collect all the sleep wheat grains. So if we actually add these to the list, we have got them on the list. There's 217 kilograms of sleep wheat grains that we've not been doing anything with because the duplicates haven't been actually grabbing them. from the wild, because they've been prioritizing other stuff. And now I've got a Priority 9 refrigerator in here. They should start delivering everything there. Right, Frankie, remove this. There's still a few dupes wearing their masks. So we'll keep removing all of those. Ari, you can have digging. Yeah, so all the CO2's ended up down here. So I think what we do is we get them to come over here, we dig this out as well, just so the CO2 can actually escape. Because at the moment, it's all just kind of not going where we want it to. And I'm also going to seal this off, because this is supposed to be part of the ranch eventually. Yeah, it seems like people are doing stuff now. But the sooner we get rid of all these regular wires, the better. I think the thumbnail will be the sublimation station, and we'll do that a bit later. We've unlocked the electrolyzer. Congratulations. I always go about religiously clicking these after each technology, so they're not bothering me. Well, you got one lamp working. What else do we put over here? I'm not really sure. Probably just random stations that we occasionally need, but not really. Like, let's put an apothecary in case you need to make any medicine. Okay, that can go there. This can... You can remove all of these wires. Yeah, they're doing alright. How much granite do we have? We have 31 tons of granite. So, you still want to drywall all of this. I want to drywall the rooms we know are going to stay where they are. I feel like this is still in flux, so maybe we just leave this for now. This area is not in flux. How about we give you the foresty wallpaper? There you go. You're near the entrance as well, so that should work out well. And then the access shaft, we're not moving that either. Oxyfern, we don't want an oxyfern. Oh, we got the building impaired builder who's frostproof. That's very funny. Yeah, I don't really want any more dupes. We'll take the oxyfern. I don't think we're going to do anything with it. Now, Mr. Spigot Seal. So you drop tallow when you die, and you turn nectar into ethanol. We currently want the nectar to be nectar. So... Doesn't seem like there's that much of a point to you if we want the nectar to stay nectar. It's a bit weird. Right, deconstruct all these wires now before it annoys me. Okay, we're actually making the frost buns now. This is good. Also, we need to actually... Are you able to reach this? No. There was access over here, and then we removed it. So that should resolve that issue. So the wallpaper we're going to have over here is probably just regular white drywall. We're having the ice panel for the areas we know we need to keep cold. There you go. Have fun. Enjoy the nice coloring. We ain't moving these access shafts, it's too late. Wow, that's a lot of CO2. Oh, all this liquid's exploding, that's why. Well, that's probably for the best. Yeah, we just let them crack on. That's absolutely fine. Whiskers was posing very well earlier. The bristlenose plecos have gotten very big as well. Pretty happy on the fish front. Right, is there actually anything else you're doing at the moment? I guess keep building this. And this wire should be a priority next. This wire, and also the nectar tree stuff. And then we can start hooking up this. We're pretty keen to do. So let's actually priority 9 all of this. The copper one can wait a little bit longer. I need to put another ladder over here as well. That's fine. Because that's going to start erupting in 17 cycles, so we should get that hooked up. Built all the plastic ladders, that's good, so we'll keep expanding them up here, I think? Yes. Okay, let's keep going all the way up there, whenever you get a moment. Yeah, now they're making the frost buns, we're actually getting enough food, that's good. This seems like the best idea, just delivering the food in here, and then the chefs can take it out and put it in. We got the fully grown adult Bammoth. Right, so you're the one that we actually want to put in the branches. So we can keep expanding this down here as well. So we need you to be 25. We did already bring that out the right way. That's supposed to be the extent. Make a little bit more wood as well, because I don't want to keep doing these. How about we turn this off for now, because it looks like we've got enough CO2. We've got enough CO2 for now. I want to save all the wood. Okay, seems like we're doing all right now. Still burning through this pipe gradually. I say gradually, I mean very quickly. That's all right. We already burned through all that coal? No. We just haven't been delivering it. Where is it? I guess it's outside. I think we put the coal in here as well. Which one are we setting to high priority? This one. Yeah, come grab that as well then. Cooking skills. Let's see. Nisbet, you could have building. Rowan, you could have building. Sounds good. This room we could drywall as well, so let's actually give this one the coffee. The coffee... Here you go. Once we unlock the final blueprint, then we'll... We've already done 3 blueprints today. I think we've still got 1 left. In any case, we will see how much filament we've got. We might get another wallpaper. I am quite enjoying just gradually unlocking all the wallpapers. Okay, looks like we've got tree number 2 online. We do not have any carved lumen quartzes. So I guess for now these become floor lamps instead. Be interesting to actually directly compare them. Also, pedestals lag so much when you actually try and open them. Quite funny. Love the new music. I was actually saying this the other day. our shapes have actually done a supporter edition pack where you pay a bit more money and you just unlock an extra bit of music for the game. Clay should totally do that. I would pay £10 for more ONI music. Like, literally, I would probably pay half the price of the DLC for just the music of the DLC. Fox is in a... Oh, it sounds like it's scratching at the walls. It's so sad. I guess it's the antlers. Well, I haven't seen any more foxes caught in the tiles today, so that's good. Maybe they fixed that. Okay. I think they're just making a lot of noise bouncing up and down on the wood. Just very noisy creatures. So what else do we want? We want... okay, first of all, we want to make these all... These ones. The rustic grooming station, because why wouldn't we? Shearing station, we want those as well, for sure. I'm gonna go here. And I think we figured out that we couldn't... Each Bammoth requires 4 plume squashers, and you can't fit 24 in here without it being a weirdly shaped room. I don't really fancy making it a 3 deep one. I think we just do the plume squashers somewhere else. And we use a feeder. So we'll plan around that. What, oxygen switch CO2. That's just because we had like a literal ocean of liquid CO2 that just exploded from the petroleum generator. We have... Basically what we're doing is we are disabling the petroleum generator when the CO2 level gets too high. And we had a load of liquid stuff that was building up over here that's just exploded. So that should stop filling the base. And then this is all outside. And if it gets too bad, we can turn the oxygen masks on again. But they're doing alright at the moment, so we'll just let them crack on. The wood is acting as a fairly good insulator against all the cold snow. CO2 isn't really moving out of this bit anymore, so it is all actually being eaten by the plants, which is good. And the food is going up again, which is also pleasant to see, but we do need to get the balance for more food. So critter feeder's going to go here. We know these are going to be doors for a dropper, and I think whatever dropper we set up is just going to have to drop in the baby Bammoths. Because we can't control them based on jumping because they don't jump. So that can be mechanized. That can be mechanized. This will need to be a regular door. Yep. And then we can start thinking about all of this. So you can remove that. You could put in a door here. The dropper mechanism should be exactly the same, except for the fact that we're not restricting it to babies. Right. We've been doing all this research in the meantime as well. Just a few various miscellaneous things. Geotuner, why not? I just wanted to get the Radbod joint plates so that we could do the thing. The duplicates have been busy enough. I don't mind that this has been manual because I want to make sure we can run it no matter what if needed, and also it does give the duplicates some exercise, so that's a plus. Yeah, now we've got... Oh, why are you halted? What's the issue? Oh, are you backed up? No, you're not backed up. Are you still growing? Oh, it looks like the branches are still growing. Okay. That's fine. So, lamps are gonna go here. We'll see how that compares to the lumen cores, because I'm very curious. There you go. Totally not silly wiring. What have duplicates been up to today? A lot of construction supply. Fair enough. You have been building a lot of stuff. It's alright. I was too used to speed 3, and they were just lagging around on speed 3. So I think this is okay. To let them go a bit more slowly. Let's see. This wire will need to go over here as well. It's fine. What else are we going to put in here? I think for now, I'm just going to put in a critter drop-off. We're going to put the first Bammoth in here. And we're going to put all the bloom squashes in here. So let's do that priority 9 instead of this. Oxygen not included playthrough standard speed only. Yeah, we used to do a lot of speed 1. I'm aware I'm on the slower end of the ONI streamers, but that's fine. We're doing speed 2. We're not going Badlands Boffins crazy. We're on at cycle 122 and it's stream 4. I think it's fairly fast paced for me. It's fine. You're digging all the snow out now, that's fair enough. So let's put the Bammoth here. And we know we're going to want... Let's see. So we know we're going to want the auto sweeper. That's going to go here. We want a light specifically for the shearing as well. So the port is here. I think this is one of those awkward cases where we have to put the lamp on one side and the sensor on the other again. It's probably fine. How about like this? You could oxygen not included speed 6. You must engage ludicrous speed. We'll get you sheared. Then this could just connect up here. A redundant wire. It will sort something out in the end. Now, what kind of computer would you have that lets you run oxygen not included on speed 6? I'm kind of doubting the logistics of this whole setup. So you need to be set to 6 dudes. And you're going to get wrangled immediately. You actually have some plume squash in here. Get it while it's cold. And then the loader is going to have to go in here somewhere, so probably over here. And then we're probably going to put the door over here as well. Do you want a backup? A backup critter drop off? Because this is only temporary. Oh wait, Bammoth. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of rope. We need the critter sensor. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put some backup guys in here, just in case, and then we're going to put the tiles in. Pemmican, yes. More food. But now, this is what we want. There you go. Eat some plume squash. Hooray! Okay. We'll come grab you again in a minute. That's fine. He's a woolly bully. Yeah, finish that first. We'll put these over here as well. Wood is building up again. That's good. We know this is going to stay over here no matter what, so we can start drywalling this. We know this area, we don't mind it getting hot, so we were going to go with the southwest. Southwest of what? Duplicates aren't sure, but they like it. That's the important thing. There you go. We ain't going to be changing any of this. And then... long term, we're going to drop off the guys up here. No, we don't need 67 Bammoths in here. Now, you are... you've still got 30 years left in you. And, more importantly, you've got some breed fiber on you. So let's actually wrangle you. Air is still okay up here. That's good. You have managed to grab all of that sleepy. There's a geyser. Well, I've got to go see what the geyser is. So, probably like this. Make that a priority 9 dig. Look at all the trees. So someone pointed out, we should... so A, these guys dig snow off of themselves. We should probably just open this all up to space. And then have the sunlight shine on them, and then actually just get all the free nectar. Digging for Camille. I'm going to keep giving these guys digging, because I don't trust them. You're going to build it because you're the mechatronics person. We're going to go investigate, though. We're always going to go investigate geysers. The woolly bully has been trust. Soon, it will come to trust us. And hopefully not trust us. Right, dig this. That's good. How much time we got left on this, anyways? We got 14 cycles? Did you like that one, Neo? Hope you're doing well. We are actually doing alright. For a change. Now this wire, I'm going to send it up here. And we're just going to hook these steam turbines on. We're going to hook this one on. Yeah, I don't mind you changing the copper for this bit. That is fine. We can build all of that. That's not going to cause any issues. You can still remove this door, though, because it's not doing anything anymore. This one probably isn't doing anything anymore either. Oh, whatever. I'm going to remove it, too. We will need to seal this off. We will need to pump the gases out. I mean, to be honest, it's actually going to take so long to boil all of this brine. Maybe it's not an issue. We can remove this. We can remove this. I'll tell you what. We'll set up a... probably a nectar liquid? Something relatively stable. We have dumped the Bammoth. You still need to be a ranch, though. So we need to park you here. We need to dig this up. We need to do this. We are getting bombed with CO2, but because of how the base is designed, it's not actually getting in the way of anything. There's still a nice pocket of oxygen over here, so none of the duplicates are going to suffer. Which is what we like to see. So you can dig this out. That's fine. I'm going to set you to Bammoths and Bimini's Priority 9. And then the automation wire for this. So we know the dropper is going to come up this way. I'll further refine this later, whatever. Oh, look, our first Bammoth patty. Hooray. Is this set to crush Bammoth patties? No. This is how we get more phosphorite. And clay. And this is where we're going to put our kilns as well. We're going to put the kilns... In fact, it probably makes sense to actually just put the rock crusher over here, doesn't it? Surely. I think that's what we do. Because we don't want the heat in the base, really. We'll put one in each room. I don't think we're going to use 3 at once. But we'll try. And then that can have some floor lamps. And we're starting to run out of refined metals. It's a good thing the volcano is going to turn on in a minute. Floor lamps. And then automation here. There you go. And then we'll put a little kiln in each one. And then we can fully automate it. Because the Bammoth patties won't have very far to travel. This makes sense. Yeah. So let's keep doing this over here as well. Oh, we're out of granite again? We're out of granite again. We're really extracting as much rock as we can out of this zone. Now, there's a good amount of granite over here, so let's just grab this. Yep, that's granite too. We'll leave the sleepweed here. Everything else is fair game. Oh, it's getting darker again in the UK. I can actually tell when it's getting dark. And also, I didn't have to adjust the exposure of my lamp today. That's also a good thing. Right, so let's see. I think our nectar production is going to... Yeah, there we go. We've got 2 trees on nectar. It looks like we have just been turning it all into plastic pretty religiously, though. Which is fine, because I did tell them to build this big ladder. So it looks like the lamps are more productive than the lumen cores. So the optimal arrangement is probably to have... Well, I mean, what we should do is we should have one of each. But I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah, it's just slightly more light. That's fair enough. Seems like the duplicates were very keen to build that stuff and less keen to build this stuff. Are we out of the materials over here? Oh, it's unreachable again? Why? Oh, because there's no ladder here. Fair enough. Well, we're not using this at the moment anyways, because the oxygen levels are good enough generally. So... we need a pitcher pump area for nectar. Where are we going to put that? Wherever it goes, it has to be somewhere where it's not a... Should we just do it here? Maybe, for now? A little temporary one. I think that seems reasonable. Let's actually make it 3 wide, and then we can fit a vent and a pressure sensor in here. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'll probably 9 this, and then we will probably send it this way. Then the vent goes here. Now, what tile pressure does the... What tile pressure does the nectar overpressurize at? Is it 1000 as well? I guess we'll experiment. We'll just put it in here for now, and then if need be, we'll put a sensor up here. No, we'll just put one up there anyways. So, we'll set that to, like, not above... If it gets below 900 kilograms, then I'll let it through. We got reed fiber! Let's go! We're going to do our first lot of reed fiber. More coats. That's got to be the thing. So that's something else we can do, actually. We can put all the clothing buildings here. Right, so we need textile loot. We've actually got room for 2 different buildings. So probably textile loom and clothing refashionator. We do not have enough fire metal for all of these. We've been going hard. We've been getting lost in the source. That's alright. You're gonna kick in again in a minute. It's fine. We're gonna set you to priority 9 as well, because we want the steam power. When this eventually actually boils, which is probably going to be never. This can go... Let's see. How are we actually climbing around? We're climbing around this way. So here's what we do. We put the ladders in here. And then we seal this up. Oh, I made a mistake. We need to actually put the mechanization in here. How much iron ore do we have? Not a lot. Ah, yes, let's make some mercury. What a fantastic idea. You know, for how useless mercury is, I'm surprised there's no geyser for it. Feels like having sustainable mercury wouldn't break the game. Well, I don't really want to crush any more metal. I guess there's more on the map that we haven't really been harvesting. But not a huge amount. Running out of metal ore is a much bigger problem than running out of other stuff. Okay, maybe we hold off on... We hold on off on that for now. Because whatever we do, we have to put the mechatronics in for the volcano. That's not negotiable. So... Oh, it's got to be steel. Oh. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay, sure. Right, new plan. For now, we just make it a big room. And we think about the steel next. We'll have to put a metal refinery somewhere. Yeah, it does actually have to be steel. It feels a little bit beyond our capabilities at the moment. We'll probably do it soon, but not immediately. Well, that's unsatisfying. Looks like we're out of coal, we're out of petroleum. So the duplicates are back to the wheels, which means I should probably run these again. And I'm gonna tell them to... Well, the pipe is gonna be routed through here anyway, so I think that's... Building all of this for now. That's fine, this shouldn't trap you. Except for maybe this bit over here. So how about we dig around this. And then we can get down here this way. Yeah, that works. You should be fine after that. You do also have an alternate exit over here, so that's not the end of the world. Did you dig this? No, there's a snow tile. Okay, great. There's another geyser. Why is there always so many sodding things over here? Because now I'm gonna have to come up here and be all awkward. Like this. And then I'm imagining we just dig that, and then we come over here, then we come up here, and that's what we do. And then this looks like actual space. Guess we'll find out. Well, I guess we'll just periodically add more temperature plates over here for now. At least until we get steel online, but the steel will have to come pretty soon. Spicy tofu, lime. I said we needed a load of steel. We're back in control of food again now. Seems fine. You're trapped. It's fine. I was aware of it this time. Don't do it again. We'll also put an emptier over here. And we'll make this a mesh tile just to be safe. And we'll sweep all of this up. You have actually built the steam turbines. Nectar is going to go in here. And this needs to be Priority 9. And we'll dump a little bit of nectar over here. You know what? You can just move this over here. I do like the southwestern drywall. You still haven't got around to doing all of this. This ice panel in here. We should really just leave them alone. God damn it, we're in a catch-22 situation. We need steel so we can actually harvest stuff in here. Or maybe, the thing is, we need to refine metal as well. We can't just leave it at the volcano. Oh look, I find a lot of loot. Alright, let's see what this is, and then maybe we'll get a new wallpaper. We'll see. Ooh! Sculpting block. We got the fireball. Tribute to the artist friend who once attempted to catch Meteor with their bare hands. Nice. We don't tend to build the sculpting block very much. But that is at least interesting. Right, let's see. Do we have any duplicates? We do. We have an extra planter box. Ooh. Okay. So, we got 4,600 filament. I have been spending it. Oh wait, we've got a few duplicates. We've got a few duplicates. I haven't been checking this very thoroughly now, have I? We've got a few gloves. I love this theme. This theme should be like the main menu, an option for the main menu theme or something occasionally. It should just rotate in every now and then. We got 3 sets of eggplant ammo boots. That's very funny. Got 1 extra blue diagonal. That's it. The red sausage. Right, okay. So, what do we actually want there? Wallpapers. There's a few different ones. I think we've got most of the ones that we wanted. The cafeteria one I'm not overly fussed about. Got the paint one. The telescope print. The infinite spill. There's some good ones. We've already got the plunger one. For the bathrooms. Oh, we've got to put this in the outs area. The deluxe one. You know what? Maybe we get this one as well. Although having 2 bathroom wallpapers seems kind of redundant. Hey, Estini. We're currently trying to figure out what wallpaper to get. Because we've got some filament and I kind of want to spend it. Power print is nice. I don't think we buy any of these regular geometric ones. Regular black is probably a solid candidate though. God, do you remember when I did the tier list on cosmetics before I realized we were going to add them like every couple of months? Man. I'll think about it later. But we're definitely going to put the plunger print in here. I feel like it would be rude not to. After we actually bought it with the filament. Yeah, here it is. We love some theme wallpapers. Yeah. I've seen people do like some cool pixel arts. I don't tend to do that. I just tend to theme rooms And I tend to do it once I know we've locked in where a certain room is staying in our base. Like, if there's a room where we know that we're not going to change where it is, then we'll do that. We've queued up a lot of drywall. So, how about we... What do we do next? Oxygen's doing alright at the moment. We do still have lots of polluted dirt. We could obviously make the sublimator, but I think getting the power and the metal is more important first. So the issue is we are going to have to make some steel. Nectar is a pretty good coolant for the metal refinery, but the issue is we don't want to turn it into non-nectar. There's a good heat capacity, good temperature range, but then if it boils, then it turns into steam and sucrose. We don't really have a use for sucrose at the moment. So, probably not nectar. Obviously, do not put mercury in your metal refinery. It doesn't work. I just wanted to point that out. Ethanol is also not a good candidate. Now, you spill out your polluted water, so you're not really useful either. There is still some more brine down here. God, maybe it is just nectar. I don't think it is, though. No, I don't think it is. We saw someone using metal, had to encourage him to change it because it was boiling. Yeah, it's so tempting, though. It's just funny. Right, I'm actually getting very confused now. What do we even do for this? We have a little bit of brine over here, but not a lot. I guess this is enough we could do something with it. So how about we put a very impromptu metal refinery over here? We have been building all the conductive wire as well. We have not been making ceramic recently. That's okay. I think we're just going to put it here. No, I think I'm just going to put it here. This is not permanent. Is there a good use for mercury? Well, it depends what you classify as good. Technically, you can put it in the mercury lamp, and it's a very powerful light that's more powerful than the sun lamp, and it uses hardly any power. But you do have to put mercury in it. But I think that's probably worth it. Because mercury doesn't have a lot of other uses. Is that good enough? Oh, it's all flooded? I should have thought about that, really. Okay. Also, the speed at which you actually built this was very impressive. So, yeah. In terms of a sun lamp alternative for demanding plants like the nectar tree, which we're currently just using regular lamps on because we're broke. You could use the mercury lamp instead. But the mercury does actually have to be liquid. I guess that would actually make sense, because these are using a fair bit of the power from our dudes running. I don't know, the trees are pretty close to peak thing anyways. What you would do is you'd put one mercury lamp here and it would work for both trees. We're missing the research station, we have to get the data banks. Okay, hold on. I know it's not going to be a laboratory, but I don't care. This is not going to be a permanent feature. Here you go. Mercury can also be useful for some builds for conducting heat from debris. Yes, that's true. It's a liquid metal, which means it's quite conductive. Because it's a liquid. As far as conductive metals actually go, mercury is one of the least conductive. But because it's a liquid and you can get the liquid conductivity bonus of 625 times, it can still be useful. You poor guys probably aren't getting fed very much at the moment. You're gonna start starving soon. Right, let's put some mesh tiles here. And then we'll put the metal refinery here. This is very temporary. We just need enough steel to get some turbines going. You can dig all of this as well. So make that priority 9. We want a lamp on this as well, for sure. So what we'll do is something like this. The lamp is actually more important here, because the operating task is a lower relative attribute bonus. Right, 49, all of that. So you are going to be set to Bammoth patties and eggshell to lime. And then we can actually remove this stuff, and we can fit another room in here. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Probably a recreation. Bloxes are still doing alright. That's good to see. Mostly spare pike apples at the moment. That's alright. Okay, we've been dumping some nectar in here. So that means we can start using it for liquid locks. Or for liquids in general. I'm going to put it here because I don't know what temperature it's going to be over here. I don't want to mess around with it. We only need a little bit for conductivity anyways. Yeah, you're doing a good job, Quinn. Keep it up. So, I've got another 2 hours. We're going to do it a bit longer today. So, maybe we will get steel and we'll actually get this volcano online. Because we've got another 10 cycles. I think we can do it. This area is oxygenated. I think it's possible. But we do need to set up a pipe. So, for now, that is going to go over here, and then we're just going to dump it back here. Very robust setup, and we'll see how much more liquid we've got over here. We've actually not got that much over here. The other issue with this is we're going to boil the ethanol here eventually doing that. We should put some nectar on top of this as well. We need to enable auto bottle on these. And then once we've got a little bit of nectar in here, hopefully we just get the ethanol to boil off as gas and it'll go up here. And then we'll be alright. I guess we'll see. It's flooded. You're flooded from liquid carbon dioxide? Are you serious? That's so goofy. That is the goofiest thing I've heard of. Well, that is a problem that will solve itself shortly. Maybe not. This is cold enough that maybe it isn't. Because the liquid chlorine is holding up here. Whatever. I'm not even thinking about that. There's also something in here that we never even looked at. Probably some more warm coats. That's actually worth looking at, isn't it? I think we gotta look. So, let's just do it like this. We just come in here. That's what we're going to do once we get more metal again. We're going to set up the coat stations. So these will be set to ceramic. And we'll probably make a few lots. So how much clay do we have? We have a lot of clay. We do need some refined carbon, though. So we would have to do that with wood, which is less efficient, but is sustainable. So we would need about 2.5 tons of coal, which is about 50 lots of this. Let's do 15 in each. Keep that on a relatively low priority. The intent is eventually that this area actually warms up a bit, so it's fine. There's also some sleep meat in here, which we should actually grab. More wild food. And then we can just put a thing in here. And then we can come grab that. There's actually more in here as well. Hold on. We put that there, and then we can dig that. We can dig this. Put that in here. And then we can wander around this whole bottom bit. There may even be some geysers. Did we see where the geyser is over here? We did. It's it's another hot polluted oxygen vent. Right where our friggin' trees are. We've already set up one of these. We could easily set up another. The main issue is we obviously can't do anything with these tiles when the snow is. Unless we want to destroy the trees. Oh look, this one's doing the shake. That's actually a space tree. So we have to dig this, don't we? Well, that's dormant anyways. I don't think we bother fussing around with that yet. Here's another duplicate's worth of oxygen. It will help oxygenating that part of the map. For sure. Yeah, we'll probably hook it up at some point. You are probably getting a bit cold over here. About time We'll put another wood heater by this thing because we're definitely going to come over here and do something with it in future. So maybe we just put it over here for now. Right. So you're gradually filling up with random goo. That's fine. You need to make steel specifically. So we're going to need just a conveyor loader and a thing. So let's say we need 8 lots. And we'll make a couple of lots of iron to iron ore in the rock crusher as well. I'm not sure how much heat capacity the random liquid over here has actually got, so I will be careful with that. More fertilizer? Sure, why not? We're not using it yet, but we will use it. 9 tons is a lot. We'll probably just use it on the plume squashes. That way we can save some of the ethanol for something else. Right, more building on you. That's fine. Where are you? Here you go. Abe, you can have digging. Stress is not very high. Ah! The nectar! No! This was not what we wanted. Okay. Well, that's fine. You're all right. The nectar is literally all dripping down here because it doesn't solidify very easily. I should have thought about that. No, grab it all. If we were going to do that, this needs to be a regular tile. I probably should have seen that coming. Well, it's not like it's going to freeze. It's also not like I'm going to come down there, so we'll see. That would have definitely been a mega mistake if we were still doing that. Yeah, move the egg in here. Oh, look, it comes in a little jug with a flower on it. It's very funny. No, now you're dumping it all in here. No, don't do that. The nectar is not going to freeze now, is it? This place is for freezing the other liquids. We did want to dump a little bit in here. Just dump all the nectar you've swept up over there and that should be fine. No geysers. I think we do want to come down here as well. If we do this, we can just come in that way. No, that doesn't. Come in this way. Yeah, that works. Stupid nectar. Get out of here. You're still doing all the granite, that's good. Building for meat. Dropped an oxygen mask in here, that's quite funny. We do need someone to submit a bioscan. Pretty close to getting down here. Now some of these liquids are gonna drip down here, that's alright. How about we dig all this up as well? Because we could use that metal. Okay. Rummage. Thing on the computer. Nope. Open this up as well. Just a load of rust. A load of rust and wheezeworts. Right, and we'll try dumping a little bit of nectar in here again, because I want the ethanol to boil eventually. We are still accessing everything through this copper volcano for now, so we actually want to make sure... We actually want to make sure that we're still going over the top of this. So I guess we do this. And then around here. Probably fine. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are right. The thing about having a cold in summer is you're not sure how much of it is the cold and how much of it is the hay fever. Ooh, that's a lot of ethanol. Interesting. What else are you guys up to at the moment? We're still grabbing all the oxalite because all the mechatronics is turned off. How about we priority 9 the manual generators again? Well, they're probably 8, really. Wow. You're still running all the Radbolt stuff? I don't think we really needed to do this. Whatever, it's fine. We'll need it eventually. Ooh, we got some. We've dug some mercury now. That's interesting. We have actually been going around through here. Where's the mercury? It's over here. Ooh. This tree biome is quite large. They're all crawling around, they don't know any better. Still loads of wood being shipped around. Guess that's using a fair bit of power. Quite tempted to speed through it now and see what's going on. So let's see. We are at 3% pondering at the moment. If we speed through it, what happens? I think we're just about alright. Okay, let's turn the nectar off for this. I think we've got enough nectar in here now. Yeah. Sweep all of that up. Got some random nectar in here as well. That's... we need some refined carbon. Well, I did tell you to do this, so how about we make this a priority 9? We do have wood. Please do go ahead and do that. See how some speed 3 goes. You do also need to build this, because we've got to investigate what that geyser is. And frankly, there's a lot of trees here. And if we can actually grab the random nectar from that, that would be pretty good. So let's start thinking about how we'd actually do that. We could come in here, maybe? I don't think we're doing a sublimation station today. I think we've got plenty of other stuff to do. Yeah, maybe if we come in through there, we can come grab this. And then you should shake it off. I thought you were supposed to be able to shake off snow. Then this one, what will we do for this one? We just come in here. I do have to be a little bit careful because I remember destroying some of the trees by accident once. I saw you build a drywall. You are occasionally doing it. Let's see. Oxygen levels are good. I'm glad we haven't had to try and do any spawn shenanigans yet. Got room in the Bammoth. Oh, look, he's got this sticking out tongue. Yeah, we're not going to be able to run the metal refinery without the petroleum. How are we even going to entertain being able to run this? It's just going to have to be more... It's just going to have to be running the petroleum generator and making more ethanol. I think we're just going to have to priority 9 this. To be fair, once people stop, once we stop doing all the drywall, we should get on that a bit quicker. But look how pretty the drywall looks. Surely this has been worth it. Surely. You should have all the snowy wallpaper in here as well. I just can't help it. I've got to decorate. Got to decorate. My nature. Because we're not moving this. Yeah, so at least we're not running a sieve for the bathroom alongside all of this. What's the temperature distribution looking like? Yeah, it's looking alright. It's quite warm over here, that's okay. We did actually turn these on in the beds. Let's turn this one on as well. And we'll think about turning it off again if need be. Building's broken. Oh, there was still a wire here? Okay, that's fair enough. That should be a priority 9. I think for now we'll put a couple of temperature plates in here of ice. Yeah, we got plenty of this. I'll just put one in here for now. That should be plenty of extra thermal mass for you. You built all of that, so now we can come in here and do this. And I think probably remove that. This should all be igneous rock. For sure. That can go there. Yeah, there's no way we're going to have enough power to run this. Unless we get everyone actually going for it. So, we'll just let people keep going. Just let people keep going on the drywalls. Got a lot of recover from cold time here now. You actually been digging up here? You have! Ooh! We got a sulfur geyser. How interesting. Oh my god, look at all the trees! Look at this, so many trees! Oh, we can actually watch them shake off all the snow, right? Yeah, look, the branches do remove all the snow. Wow. See, this is still trying to grow branches. Look at all the snow. And then this snow, we dig this up with robo miners, and then that's what we bring to the guys, right? The seals are just in utter disbelief at what's going on. Very interesting. Let's dig over here as well. Probably that is a good use of the duplicates time. We'll have to... this wasn't very well planned. We can dig this, that's fine. And then we can actually go around the top. So, right, we have a sulfur geyser. What does that actually change? Probably not a lot at the moment, because we don't have sweetles and grub grubs. What else actually... Does anything else actually use sulfur from the new DLC? Apparently used it to make fullerene. I completely forgot about that. Doesn't seem like it. It's a warm liquid. Not sure it's very helpful outside of that, though. What a weird find. Well, I guess if we find sweetles and grub grubs, we can capitalize on that, but... Another not-so-useful geyser to join the club. Mildly annoying. Also, we've got the petroleum generator turned off because way too much CO2 has exploded from the liquid form. Because there's a lot of solid CO2 around here we've been melting. And the plant's still trying to consume all of this. So that's obviously an issue. We just turn this off for now? Maybe we just turn this off for now. This whole area is sealed. The main issue being, we would have to turn the oxygen masks back on. We found some tallow. Some dead seals. A chunk of uncooked grease from a deceased spigot seal. Specific heat capacity is 2.19. It used to be 0.00219. They fixed that pretty quickly. One conductivity of 10. And it boils into crude oil. Which is not actually something we need anymore. That being said, that would make a metal refinery cool then. Also, we could use it in the deep fryer to make squash fries, but we're not planning on doing any of this. I don't think. Not at the moment. Pemmican is the food that never spoils. This is space food. We could do pemmican if we did spigot seal. It seems like the primary purpose of the spigot seal, actually, to be honest, is to make tallow when they die. So how do they die? They die... They live in this range and they can't drown. Seems like another case of shoving them in a steam room. That seems... that seems mean. Charismatic creatures that produce ethanol. Building melted. What? Oh, the temperature plate. Okay, that's allowed. I'll allow that one. Right, we've got nectar in here. That's okay. Where are the warm coats? There's one here. Okay, so let's have a look. So, duplicates. Abe. Abe. You are not frost resistant, so you get the warm coat. I'm just going to do it in alphabetical order. And what about Amari? You aren't frost resistant either, so you also get one. Oh, it's a snazzy suit. Who is frost resistant then? I'm glad we can go through this list and look. I don't think we've been printing that many frostproof dupes. Layra's frostproof. Layra already has one. Wow, is this the rare moment where we actually pass up a snazzy suit? I think it is. Well, I guess for now, Mari can have it, and we'll change it later. I mean, there's no reason not to wear it, but we would want to replace it with the warm coat, I imagine. Well, we've just coaxed most of the dupes into running on the wheel now, so I think that's fine. We've got a Pip. Pips eat arbor trees. Pips can wild plant things. I think it's too cold for a Pip. Let's actually look it up. It's not a Pip dream. Comfort range 10 to 40. Yeah, it's going to be too cold. I mean, it would still live, wouldn't it? It would still live. I think we just print it for now, then. Sorry, lady. Sorry, Lady Pip. You're going to get quite cold. But I think I would be silly not to print you. Mima, you can have digging. Everyone's getting digging. You are gradually building all the drywalls. That's what I like to see. Let's also just shove granite in here. That way they'll build the drywall a bit quicker. You are still investigating this area. We'll see what geysers we can find down here. There is this whole other section of the map. There is oxygen up. I think we probably do just dig around here and try and find out. But obviously we can't get up here because of the... Oh, no, not this. Because of the tree. We can't undermine... We don't want to undermine the tree. Tallow doesn't go off, does it? No. We just leave the tallow around for now. I think we want to dig in here. And then probably under here. Leave that one there. Dig this. And then we can continue to investigate. I think that makes sense. There's more lumen quartz. There is something underneath here as well we should look at some point, for sure. What's dumping in here? Just all the random polluted water we've been sweeping up. Yes. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What's happened here? We got a mercury breach. Oh, people have been bringing mercury in here, haven't they? That's definitely been happening. You silly goose. Which one? Yeah, look. They've been bringing mercury in here. Well, that's not ideal. At least it's not toxic for them to crawl around in like it would be in real life. Anyone ever see that video of the Mythbusters flushing that toilet for the mercury and how it wouldn't flush because the mercury was so dense? Where are we going to put all the mercury bottles? We should make a pit for it as well. Maybe here? Yeah, maybe this is what we do for now, and then we can use the mercury for stuff later. Probably fine. And would we ever want to pump it into something? Probably. So I think we would do it like this. And put a pump here. And probably ladders and hydro sensor. I've decided very arbitrarily to put all this stuff here. I can go here. It should be set to send a green signal if below 500 kilograms, that's fine. The other thing is, I think I need to put a buffer on this because this building takes a few seconds to start up. I'm really glad we put this liquid lock here, otherwise the base would be in trouble. Right, let's put a gate on this. So this would be a buffer gate. We'd set that to 5 seconds, 10 seconds or something, so it would actually run. Oh, and that's telling it not to run. So, actually, let's put... What? No! Stop building stuff out of lemon mercury. Get some help. Don't do it. Right, disconnect this. Is there a way that we could set it to not actually select mercury for things? That would help me out. Now, obviously, we can use refined mercury. We can use mercury as a metal to build things with, as a refined metal, if it's not going to get above, like, what, 40 minus 35 C? It doesn't seem overly likely. We haven't breached space, that's good. I will dig this, so we can investigate and be curious. What's going on here? Oh, the tree. You're going to erupt in 4 cycles. You are never going to get around to sweeping this mercury, are you? Oh, you're trying? I guess they are kind of trying. Right, we will need you to dig all of this. So this is going to be set to 10 seconds. And then this should actually run. If we haven't got enough CO2 down here, which we do. We just need more power. The coal did not last very long. Maybe we just... You are occasionally triggering on. You're not getting enough power. Yeah, there's a mixture of oxygen and carbon dioxide here. Oh, that's not supposed to be happening. So that's kind of tricky this. The oxygen is kind of flooding out this way. Actually, funnily enough, that having the mercury down here pushes the carbon dioxide up, which might actually be helpful. Oh, whatever. We'll keep sweeping up. It's fine. Oh, you know what? We could have mercury up here instead of nectar, couldn't we? That would have made sense. I guess we don't know whether it would freeze. I guess it won't freeze over here. It won't freeze once the turbines are running, but they won't run yet. In any case, I'm just glad they're actually getting on with the dry one. Right. What's the long commutes like? It's still mostly just construction supply. They've been getting a little bit of this stuff done. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna put the DNA in here. Seems like it would be worthwhile. Okay, so the other thing we we're going to do was put some doors here. Then this ranch can be done. And this ranch, we're going to have to move all of this crap, but we're not really doing any of this too much yet. You're starving to death, but you're also elderly. You shouldn't be starving to death for this much. We're kind of just eking by. I probably shouldn't have tamed both of them. They lay an egg every... Oh, you're not the one that lays an egg. They lay an egg every... 11 cycles? It's an odd number. Well, the population isn't going to get wiped out, but we do need to actually... We just need a bit more power. Petroleum Generator is running. Because the Petroleum Generator is actually set to automate off the battery. It's the ethanol distillers that are automated off the CO2, but they're being tricked by the oxygen occasionally. So that's what's been allowing stuff to happen. We are still occasionally sending the nectar over. We got a thick tree. What's going on here? Why is this tree looking thick and bizarre? Branches aren't fully grown. Did the branches break? This was growing before. Oh, they harvested it. Oh, we don't want that. No. We disabled harvest on the other tree. No wonder. Yeah, because we were watching someone else earlier and they said the nectar tree looked really thick and it didn't have any branches, and that's because the dupes auto-harvested it after it was full of nectar. You just had a really thick stump and no branches. Oh, look, he's got a single branch. He's saying hello, he's waving to us. That's very amusing. Right, well, that's a space breach. That's not what we wanted. How'd that happen? Oh, there was snow over here. Right. So I think what we do is we just put a manual airlock here. Call it a day. Seems good to me. Dig that out. Actually, you know what? Just leave this. We know it. We know it's a sulfur geyser. No, we'll forget about it. We will definitely forget about it if we don't dig it out. There's another geyser. We've got to keep looking. This is important. Very important. More trees. A seed. Oh, look at that drywall. That's looking really good. You could do this one as well. You do use this. In fact, how often do you use this? Not very often. Maybe we'll leave it for now then. That's fair enough. Calories are going back up. That's a good sign. Have you actually been doing any metal refining? No. It's to priority 9. I mean, we've got a fair bit of time before we actually get steel in here. Or before we actually get steam in here. I'm thinking what we do is we set up a little bit of a liquid lock. Because the nectar will actually work just fine to block steam, because the steam won't get that hot. So we can reverse this and put some more nectar down here. Maybe we could even just put some blobs of tallow in and that would melt into crude oil. Hey, that's a good idea. Okay, so how about we do that then? So we just put some pedestals in here and put some tallow in here. And then the tallow is quite conductive, so I'm imagining it would fairly quickly melt, and then we would have a load of oil in here, and then we'd have a load of sour gas. Great. What was the plan again? I guess maybe just put the... Oh, at the end of the day, the tallow is a sustainable resource, provided we don't fiddle around with the seals too much, so... Just let the sour gas float off. This doesn't seem like the most sensible plan, but it does sound funny, so... I'm kind of here for it. Maybe we put it in this one first and then it drips down. Or if we fill it with mercury, we get a load of gas mercury. Mercury gas, is that useful for anything? Probably not. You get a nice big lungful of mercury gas. Doesn't seem very sensible. I'm willing to try the tallow, but I think anything else is a bit suspect. Yeah, good idea, Frankie. Oh, the steel's damaged. Why is the steel damaged? Was the steel damaged? You actually do need to build this, though. That's not optional. And it's... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I can see what you are. Right, fried mushrooms? Sure. Hooray! Fried mushrooms. Right, look. I'm getting you to do this right now. Because I can't believe it's another hot polluted oxygen vent. Why have we got 3 of them? Is that just how this map is? Because this biome is random as far as I know. Even though it's a fixed seed for like the starting area. Also, this asteroid is huge. Look at this. It's definitely like a classic sized asteroid. They're doing quite well actually, just wandering all the way over here. At least they do still have oxygen. Well, they do over here anyways. Good job. Can't believe there's a 3rd one. Right, how are you doing? Drywall's all done over here now. That's nice to see. What else is going on? We've got... Mari is going to get tidying, I think. You can get building level 3. Joshua, you can get building level 2. Seems good. We have made it. We have made 1 lot of steel. We actually did it. Amazing. It's actually possible. Are you dropping all the oxalite? You're filling all these up. How quickly do these actually diminish? Quite quickly. Hooray! Steel! Yes, exactly. We've got steel and we've got plastic. A little bit earlier than usual. You know, before things like, I don't know, consistent power. Just feels like you don't get enough nectar. What's this? No harvest pending. There, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I put suppressor notifications on that, that's fine. So, Japs, what kind of overlay mods do I have there? Let's see. I've got the traffic overlay mod, which lets you see where the duplicates are running around. Red means they run around the area more. And that's how we're determining where to put our plastic ladders. And fire poles and such. And then we've also got the pip planting overlay, which shows you which tiles pips can plant in. And this is all knowledge that you technically have, but is just a pain to try and figure out at the time. So, I don't really consider any of these sort of changing the gameplay too much. I do like that the devs trust you to be able to mod this game and not cheat your own fun. I do appreciate that. What's going on here? Oh, the mercury is solidifying. That's a good sign, isn't it? Right, so much mercury ended up down here. 116 kilograms? I'm very confused. Well, this is what we get for storing mercury in our storage bin. Scolding. Wait, who's scolding? The volcano isn't... Oh, this is all still hot. This is all still hot. Interesting. Right. Another hot polluted oxygen vent. That's ridiculous. We found 3 of them. 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Right. Let's keep exploring, because we can go over here pretty easily. There is oxygen in all these pockets as well, so we should at least temporarily go over and have a quick look. Because obviously if we find any more productive geysers, that's also going to help us out. But we have not been very lucky so far. Not that this is unlucky, because it is all technically free oxygen, but we're kind of alright on that front. The other things we need. So what's going on with all this? We're out of We're out of copper. Okay. How about... Oh. Oh, I see. See what the problem is. Well, that's fine. This is just where we're putting mercury. I think we'll just leave it like this for now, then. Alright, how much more drywall have you got to build? Not a lot. I'm going to get you to build all of this now. Then build those, and then you're actually done on all the building. You also found many dirty oxygen and chlorine geysers on my map, which seems to be a thing in the DLC. Yeah, it's probably just how the asteroid is. I guess that makes sense. I guess it's part of the difficulty. Right, tidying for nails. We probably should get astronomy in. Hey, you could have digging. Ren, you can have building. Yes, now you're actually building all this drywall. That's good. That has been annoying me for too long. So you guys have probably been building up some pretty large athletic skills with all this running on the wheels. I say to the duplicate -1 athletics because of chilly surroundings. Now that's the thing as well, because of chilly surroundings, getting the dupes running on the wheels actually makes a large difference. I guess the actual message is you should be making warm coats, but that's not what we've done yet. I'm going to set these to priority 9 as well. I want you to start making the iron. There is some oxygen down here still. That's good. Lindsay is looking very happy. We... priority 9 this dig. We obviously could go this way if we want, but I'm kind of enjoying just slowly melting all this snow. Ari, you get a building. Oh, it's so good to see the drywall mostly being done. You don't have to do anything, that's fine. Shall we do a fish tank update quickly? Let's do a fish update. Very quickly. We have another pleco here. In fact, we have both plecos over here. Both plecos have been hanging out recently. One's on the driftwood, and one is just lying on... having a chill out. They're very relaxed creatures. Whiskers is having a nap at the back, so we can't see Whiskers. And then you can probably see all the Hillstream Oach babies. Well, you like to hang out on the plot. There you go, a little free fishy moment. Yeah, let's get... Ooh, we found a thing. Showroom doors. Found a couch. I think we found this last time. There's another geyser. Okay. We're doing it. We're slowly finding all the geysers. This is actually a geoactive asteroid. So it kind of makes sense. We will keep going through the mercury. Probably like this. Digger. We got a quick digger and we've got a little bit of oxygen for them to get into the area with, so this makes a lot of sense. Have fun, Nisbet. Gonna watch Nisbet for a little bit on speed 3? No, I think the fast one's speed 2. Yeah. One of those funny moments where the duplicate's fast enough at doing the errand, the time they spend pondering is longer than the time they spend actually doing the errand. More ethanol. Oh, there's so much mercury. Now, this doesn't sound like a polluted oxygen vent to me. This sounds like something else. It sounds like something active. I'm very excited. Please, please be something useful. You're right next to the base. You picked your moment. Oh well. I think we should put a wood thing over here. It looks like a volcano. Is that a volcano? Is it a regular volcano? That would be interesting. We'll put a woody thing here as well. So, this is pretty close. So if it's useful, we can actually go up here. Do we have air and proximity on? We do. It's just because Duplicate needed to recover from the cold. You know what I would really love to see? I would love to see a video that actually quantifies the effect that enabled proximity has. Because it's something that I always turn on, and then I wonder whether it's actually doing anything. Rowan, you can have building. Right, I think what we do then, I think we keep expanding this. Go all the way up here. Because eventually, we're going to have a big base, right? We might as well go up and explore. Now, do we have any more metal over here? No. Guess we'll have to go grab some. I'm sure we will eventually have duplicates over here. I like to see that too. I do know it does something because if I do build stuff using local resources with it on and with distant resources with it off, I'm not sure it specifically weights things. Yeah, that I say this a lot when people talk about Dysosphere program as well, but I wish the devs at Clay would give us more information regarding game performance. I would love to see that. That was a weird noise, Wiggage. I have got to get this new chair at some point. Right. I think we can let the oxygen up here for now. That's fine. Yeah, and you don't have that much else to do, so we'll just let you carry on with that. And we'll cancel that. Looks like we did have a little bit of plastic there. No? Okay, I believe you. We've dumped a lot of nectar over here now. I think this hasn't been running because we've been primarily dumping it in here instead of actually sending it to the plastic crate. I think we've got enough nectar in here for liquid locks now, so we'll just disconnect that for now. Right, let's put steel in here for sure. It's a gold volcano! Yeah! Another gold volcano. Woo! That's what we were waiting for. Okay. Rolling in gold. Yeah, exactly. Got 2 gold volcanoes. Wow, Jimmy. Why does your mum let you play with 2 gold volcanoes? That's what I like to see. So we can set up a tamer on this as well. I should probably actually just immediately plan to do that. Not that we have any igneous rock to build the insulation. We'll just let it erupt over here for now. I'm sure it'll cover itself in mercury or something. Why are you starving? You're starving for Willis. Escape. Ah, so nice seeing all the drywall in here now. I'm still getting some blobs of mercury. Right, you guys are all getting soggy feet running around down here in the mercury, so I'm making an executive decision. When we all wake up, I am yellow alerting you to get rid of all the mercury. There you go, have fun. There's no mercury anywhere else, so that's fine. Still got some nectar in there. So we will actually need some more steel. So we'll need another 1, 2, 3, 4 lots. You are making some more iron as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting you to rock crush the iron partly because we want the sand and partly because we don't have a huge amount of sand. And partly because I don't want to run this for too long because I don't want to destroy the power network. Right, this is all promoted to priority 9 now. Go, have fun. Iron ore should also go in here. Here you go. Yeah, now we dumped all the mercury in here. Nice. Okay, good. Alright, what's going on now? Another flux spawn. You know what? I'll take it. Wrangle dangle. I love all the critters, the random guys just playing around here. How are you doing? Yep, I think these guys have sorted themselves out now. That's good. And yeah, I just want to let the dupes crack on with stuff. I don't want to give them any more errands. I just want them to actually catch up with all the stuff they actually need to do, which is a fairly large amount of stuff. Guess we're getting them to come up here as well. So yeah, dig all of this. Cooking buddies, what's your cooking skill up these days? Up to 12, which is only plus 60% grilling speed. Not a huge bonus, so always illuminate your chefs. They will illuminate you. There are loads of pine apple in here. Yeah, this is working pretty well because it's just loading the grills automatically. And then all the food is being stored down here where it's mostly a sterile atmosphere. 100% of the time, but good enough. Yeah, there's enough CO2 down here. I'm not really that concerned. There's more metal ore up here. I should probably grab this, right? Let's just grab what we can. Who's suffocating? Abe, you're fine. Yeah, punch those. Punch those buttons. I think we need more batteries. Now, I said we were gonna put... I did say that we were gonna put the clothing stations and whatnot over here. So we need... Right, we need the textile loom, the fashionator, and the exosuit forge. What else do we need? Those are the 3 stations we need. So I think we've got room for a load of battery. And I'm going to stick them in here. And that way we've got a bit more of a buffer for when we're actually trying to run the metal thing. So 1, 2... I'll put them down here for now. We got some gold again. The volcano is erupting again, so we can actually do this. And that gives you a bit more of a buffer. Because there's not really anything going on over here. Oh no, why am I getting you to build with the iron? No, stop it. I mean, you're still erupting for now. You're not producing a lot of heat, so we can do this for a while. I love how we just put the tallow chunk in here. Wait, does this just put 1 kilogram of tallow here? Oh, that's so good! We only wanted a really small amount of tallow. I love it. Because that shouldn't be a lot of a leak at all. Yeah, volcano's about to run. Speedy uppy. Why is everything into? Yeah! Very interesting effect you get with the gases. Gold has so little heat, it's amazing. Or mercury shenanigans. You didn't pick any of this up, that's the issue. Because it's sat right at that equilibrium point. There you go. Yeah, you're not going to go crazy for ages. Right, can I actually just try to... Can I just get you to dig this immediately? Yes, I know it's wasteful. Let's do it. Who we got doing the... Oh, you can't get down here. Oh, I see. Hold on. Build this ladder. Well. Alright, who's doing this? Abe. Abe, we're going to follow you in your quest. There you go. See the quickest way to the Gold Volcano as we speak. At least you do have some warming stations on the way. Also, I've noticed all the mosquitoes are buggered off now. I guess it's too cold for them now. Yeah, you do have enough air, that's good. Oh, now you're going to recover from cold and then you're going to go build the wire? Oh, is this one of those cases where the yellow alert doesn't do anything? I think this is one of those cases. Because they get interrupted and then a different dupe comes to do it. Oh, whatever. Whatever, we'll do it eventually. They're trying their best. Ashcan, you could have building. Camille, you could have building. Lindsay, you could have building. Oh, well, look, we caught him. We caught the flocks in mid-capture. We're all starving now as well. We really do actually need to grow some bloom squashes, don't we? Which wood do we have? We have plenty of wood. Right, executive decision. We are going to grow enough bloom squashes for literally one guy. Just for now. So, put them here. And then the ethanol is going to go... just for now. Because the intent is eventually I'm going to grow them in a different area. But I don't want my only Bammoth to starve to death. So that needs to go... doesn't need to be yellow alert. Set that all to priority 8. Because it's still cold enough in here for you to work. And then, in terms of the automation... I know the CO2 level hasn't really gotten any better. We're just going to have to turn these on now. So I'll just deconstruct these for now. Gotta make sure he doesn't starve, otherwise what's the point? It's all this solid stuff that's liquefying. That's what's causing this issue. But it's not actually causing a huge issue. Once we get the reed fiber as well, we can just exosuit all of this. And there's enough oxygen from the vent that the duplicates are still fine. So actually, this isn't a problem at the moment. But we will need to keep getting the oxygen vents online. Now, you erupt in 9.7 cycles as well. Right, let's keep planting you. There you go. And that plant needs to be priority 9 as well, which it is. Oh, I know what we do. So, we fill up the guys, and then we divert the spare over here. It's getting kind of silly again, but whatever. So I'm aware this is probably going to end up producing too much CO2 in this area, but we are not letting it get into the base this time, which is different, and we can atmosuit it over here, so I think that will be alright. We've been putting off generating the extra power for too long. We do just need to do it. I've been trying to get the dupes to just do stuff manually running, but it is taking a while. I want to progress. I don't want to just spend the next 10 hours running on wheels, doing stuff the super sustainable way. We do need you running on the wheels again just a little bit. Do you guys have too much downtime? Maybe you do have too much downtime. I normally give you the full 5 slots for morale, but I don't know. Isn't the ethanol too hot for the plants? It is. The plants... Oh, the plants need to be growing cold. Why did I think this was alright? Why did I think this was alright? Because I know the Bammoths get hot. The ethanol distillers get hot, but the plants need to be cold. So the plants actually need to go over here. We need to replace these with with hydroponics tiles. We need to cool the ethanol, which we can do over here, and then we put the ethanol distilleries in here. I mean, this will be fine for now, just for one dude. But yeah, I think that's actually what we do as the plan. You're right. I completely forgot that bit. Right, we need to dig some more metal as well. So, we have plenty over here. Let's dig all of this. That's fine. And then we can dig all of this. There's another big chunk over here as well. Yeah, because when we were looking at this the first time, yeah, that was the plan. We were going to grow the ethanol plants in the cold area with the floxes, and then we were going to conveyor load them over here into the ethanol distillers, which we were going to put in these rooms. But I guess we decided to put the processing for these guys in here instead. I mean, that's probably fine, because we probably don't need a huge amount of ethanol distillers. There's still a lot of environmental cooling capacity over here as well. Idle. What? Are you trapped? Oh, right, you need a ladder. Yeah, okay. Have fun. You're eating a plume squash. Fair enough. This needs to be... Yeah, this is priority 9. This needs to be yellow alert. Finn is very trapped. There was this area here with the frostbite. I think we can dig this through. Yeah, let's try it. Who's starving? Nails. Nails, you'll be fine. I don't think this tallow is going to melt anytime soon. I don't think this is even going to cause any steam anytime soon. Gradually heating up the water. Right, you're alright. That's good. Yes, you're growing, but you are going to take 9 cycles to grow, and you starve in 4. Well, that's not very cash money, is it? We can't even fertilize it to speed it up that quickly. Well, there is... I thought there was plume squash on the map. Did you just eat all the plume squash? We do have an egg, at least. The egg is going to incubate in a few bits. We've kind of mistreated our Bammoths. It looks like there's another Bammoth biome over here, so we might be in luck. I think they'll eat 50% of the growth of the plant. They will. So we'll just have to open this door. Oh, you're eating! Hooray! Someone found a random squash. Well, that's good enough for me. Okay. Yeah, thank you for laying the Bammoth patty. Crisis averted. Found a nosh bean. Where? Oh, you found a seed. Ooh. I don't think we... Now, hold on. Let's reevaluate nosh beans. So we need ethanol for them, but obviously ethanol is easy to come by now. So nosh beans seem quite a bit better now than they used to be. We should probably just grow you somewhere. How about we just grow you down here for now with these guys? This is a temporary operation. I would rather do that than just have the nosh bean go off. Yeah, tofu makes way more sense nowadays. Because obviously it's pretty bad normally, but if you're specifically in a cold environment... Nosh beans upside down, you're right. Hold on. Yeah. This shows you how often I do nosh beans. There's the nosh plant. No, it doesn't look upside down. No. I think we're alright. I think you're thinking of the dash of salt biome. I'll take some more brine. I find the brine is pretty good for making liquid locks out of. Yeah, pretty nine that. How's the ladder going? The ladder's going okay. I do still need you to come in here and dig this. You did build that ladder now, so I think I can yellow alert this. And we can start letting the gold pile up. So many wiggly trees. Ethelina is currently on the case. Lucid ice is all still freezing over here. We've been forming a large amount of polluted ice, which is fine. More plastic coming out again, that's also good. Because we want that to go here. Right, so now the volcano can erupt. We'll analyze this as well, although actually it's currently active, so maybe... what else do we want to do? We want to come in here and dig this out. Probably pretty reasonable for us to explore over here as well. You don't have a lot of oxygen left. We could easily open that up. Ooh, yeah, you're in a bit of a dire situation. Oh. Yeah, we've kind of outstayed our welcome here. I mean, you're just about alright. There's still a little bit in here, but... yeah, that needs to be thawed off, probably. Wait, is the airflow stopped in here again? Something has happened that has stopped this from being viable again. Did we just re-enable the masks then? Where are all the masks? Where did we even put them all? There you go. We didn't have that many. I don't think we ever made that many. I guess I'll make a load more. Oh, you never did it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right, Nosh Bean. Yeah, Nosh Bean plants straight up like this. Oh, oh, hold on. It has to grow in carbon dioxide, doesn't it? No, it can be... hold on. Yeah, it does have to be carbon dioxide. Well, that's fine. This is all carbon dioxide at the moment. I mean, I'm kind of just planting it so it doesn't go off, to be honest. I should probably put that in here. Okay, look, I get it. Well, when you come back, you'll have the masks on. And then eventually we'll have it so that you can just get in here anyways. So maybe we just leave... maybe we just leave that for now. Oh, I see. You're in a loop, aren't you? Yeah, you're in a loop where you're trapped now. You need to go back into the base. Yep. Eager diggers. Does occasionally happen. You've got masks, so you'll be fine. Right, we need to add Nosh Beans to the list. The ingredients? Yeah. Ren has got the bean. I guess there are just a couple of them buried in here somewhere. Good to know. Oh, you're made of copper. Give me the copper. Gold. I love gold. Meat! Got loads of meat. Still making barbecue? We are. I've got to catch you getting groomed at some point. Maybe that's going to be the thumbnail today. Oh, you got grooming for another 1.6 cycles. Dunzoed. Who's actually doing this? You got the beam. You're fine. Cancel this. We've got some more steel, that's good. So we need to put the auto sweeper in here. That can obviously be made out of gold. We've got the refined metal for more clothing stuff again. So let's put the textile loom here and the clothing refashionator. Do we actually have someone to do both these tasks? And then that can go here, and then we have an awkward 6-tile gap because the building is 4 wide. Wait, no. It's a... Ah, yeah, they're just the wrong sides of the motion sensor. I wish you could rotate these buildings. I guess we'll just do them with top-mounted lamps. That's fine. There was another lumen quartz, actually, wasn't there? Yeah, but it's a bit far down. Oh, there's another Bammoth. Okay, well, that's good. We haven't squandered our only Bammoths. Well, we have kind of, but acceptably so. Oh, whatever, look. I'm just going to put 2 of these here. We're going to put a floor lamp. I know this is silly. I just feel like being silly. And we're going to put an ore gate in. Going to put an ore gate in. There you go. Congratulations. It looks like it always belonged, surely. There you go. And then we can actually make clothes. And that's definitely what we should do with our first lot of reed fiber, so we can stop everyone getting friggin' recovering from coal, because that's taking up loads of people's time. And we'll put all of these in here as well. I'm really glad the Nosh Bean makes more sense. That annoyed me for a while, that it was so bad. And yes, it was technically always more water efficient than sleepweeds, but you still never made it. But now, because of the fussiness of the water and everything, I feel like it makes sense to do Nosh Sprouts on maps like this. Also, I'm going to move this, and we're going to put the doors here. This should eventually be a ranch. I guess we're semi-starvation ranching this guy. He's almost ready to lay an egg. Just needs to eat 1 item of food. So tile, tile, tile. I think the intent was still to grab random ethanol from here occasionally. Maybe? I don't know. But all I know is these ranches are staying here. The actual contents of the ranches may vary, but for now, that's going to stay the same. And that is all going to be priority 8. Except for the clothes stuff, which is going to be priority 9. Yeah, do all of that priority 9. Oh, this has been a productive day. I feel like we've actually gotten a lot done. I guess we've done a lot of exploring. Nice that we have more gold. Oh no, we don't want to build this out of gold. We want to make this out of steel. That was the whole point. Right. There you go. Steel. You're making more plastic again, that's good. So I think that will do for the plastic ladder there. I do occasionally use this one as well. How about we go here? There you go. We don't have anyone with aesthetic design. We don't actually have a decorator. We do. We have Quinn. Quinn is interested in decorating. Okay, and Camille. I guess we'll give Camille aesthetic design on their next lesson. But again, I think we're mostly just doing warm coats for now, so I don't think it matters too much. Building for Lyra. Yeah, I think this one's more important. That one plugs in there. This feels wrong. Right, disable auto repair and any keys. At least we actually have enough masks now. Why would we have so... Oh, we have a load of polluted dirt here? Come on. I want you to store just polluted dirt here, please. Get it out of here. You've literally dumped it right next to the friggin' pump. I've heard of the pump and dump, but this is ridiculous. No wonder it's breaking all the time. What is going on? Oh, sweep only. Oh, okay, hold on. Right, there you go. Do you not go to dump anything in here? Oh, you can't access it. Right, hold on. Sorry, this is winding me up immensely. We've got to do this now. You can remove this as well. You can remove this. Remove this. Well, I guess leave it there. Right, so now you should get errands, right? Yes, good. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're getting a lot of errands. You're now dumping all the polluted dirt here. All of it. Fill the whole thing. Don't want a single speck left in this colony. Because they're obviously making it from here as well. Okay, let's make it priority 9 now. Well, what's attuned? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Was a random ethanol on the Gold Volcano? That's surely going to be fine. I think we are going to keep all of these rooms here. I think the contents might change. I think we are going to keep all of these rooms here. Let's drywall it. Yeah, you've all been breaking because of the friggin' polluted oxygen that was over here. No surprise. You're getting CO2 now occasionally. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna disconnect this. Also, you floxes are not drowning fast. Obviously, we can filter this. I don't think the intention was for this to be permanent anyways. We're going to put that in the sublimator box that we never did. Because we were too focused on this instead. I have still got you doing stuff though. It's fine, there's no need to rush. Alright, I think I'm going to put the wood panel down here. So let's make you Prodigy 8. We have been finding more and more rock and stuff to use again, so this is all fine. What we got in here? Cinnabar ore. I'll take some metal ore. There you go. These rooms, we'll probably keep them here as well. We'll probably have a backup coal power plant here. We'll probably have a gym of some kind here. Oh wow, that was all the granite, really. Got any granite? There's more granite. That one is overlaying all the sleet wheat. Grab that. That's easy. Easy one. We could go in here and grab this as well. It's also some granite. Big lump of obsidian. Right. Skills, what we got? Meep, building, Frankie. Probably gonna need to give everyone level 3 digging. Not yet. This bit gets building. It's fine. I think this is going to be the thumbnail today. Whatever. We'll make some warm coats. We'll make one warm coat. But we do have to build this first. Which means we're going to have to make the wire out of gold. And don't directly connect it. That's silly. Now that means you're going to have to actually do all of this. Sorry, not sorry. We'll keep going for another 10, 20 minutes, maybe. Still haven't actually moved any of this mercury. So viscous. Oh, look at all the snow. We do have to actually think about recreation rooms at some point. You know, this is going to be a recreation room. So that can go here. In fact, in that case, actually, maybe we'll make those copy panel as well. What we do here? You're not growing because you're too cold. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Still slightly too fussy, but at least if you're planted, you're not going off. That was the main thing I was worried about with the Nosh bean. So that's fine, we can still just leave it there. You'll be grown soon, so we can just feed you with those. Yeah, there's more local granite in here, so we should be able to grab that pretty quickly. We just probably 9 this. There's a bit more in here as well. Can I just grab that quickly? Kind of. How about like this? There we go. I'm planning to cool my spicy post-distillery ethanol to plume squash. I am. We're gonna cool it. We're gonna cool it with nectar thermo aquatuna. But we need some power first. And I want to set up these volcanoes first. We have enough food for now. So I mostly just wanted to keep the Bammoth around. So this is where we're planning on keeping the Bammoths. I'm not trying to multiply them at the moment. I'm just trying to keep them alive. We'll get the volcanoes set up. Because we found a third one over here. And then we'll... Once we've got a bit more power and a bit more metal, we can get focused on that. Because we are way overproducing CO2 again. Because we're having to run the... we are having to run the petroleum generator for power. We have designed the base in such a way that it's not overloading with CO2. And we have an atmo suit. We have an oxygen mask bit, which we're going to replace with atmo suits at some point. But I'm going to give everyone warm coats first, because they're getting cold in the base as well. So, yeah, we have a plan. It is in progress. And this is where the Bammoths are going to go. We're going to do a dropper for them in a similar manner to the other droppers. I guess I could put a few more of these details in here. And that's not going to cause any issues. We're not going to have that many Bammoths in here. We're going to have 16. The dropper will function in a very similar way to the Phlox dropper. That's going to go up here. And that will go like that. Here you go. And then that wire will just come in here like this. Figure that out over time. We've undermined this somehow. Not ideal. This should probably go somewhere else anyways. We have a series of 9 aquatuners in a steam room to get the ethanol down to temperature. Lol. That's crazy. Yeah, we're trying to go for the non-lunatic situation, because we tried the lunatic situation last time where we had 9 ethanol distillers. And we had way too much CO2. So we're gonna try and be a bit more reasonable. But you haven't really succeeded yet, because as you can see, the map is still filling up with CO2. A fair amount of it is condensing down here as well, out of reach. But that's fine. The important part is the base is full of nice oxygen, and we've actually looked after it, so that's good. I will also actually get you to dig this out, though, because we want that dirt at some point. And we're just trying to be patient, honestly. Oops, have plenty of time to do everything. So I'm not going to worry overly about it. Most of your base is Alveovera at this point? Fair enough. Yeah, it's so much CO2. But this time we've been much more successful in box spacing it. We're still letting a little bit of it through over here, but it's not so much that it's overwhelming. I guess we haven't actually produced that much yet. We'll get there. But I just figured we actually just need the power. We couldn't just run on wheels all day. Boring the heck out of me. Right. You are still doing all of this, right? For the thumbnail shot. Yeah, that's good. You probably don't need to do all of this yet. And then what else are you up to? You haven't really done anything else over here. They're still very keen to load all the wood burners, though, which I suppose is a good thing. We should let all of this out, right? the tree you are. The tree you should be watching out for. Just watch the tree have a poo. Great. That's very technical vocabulary. Now this kitchen, I'm not sure this is permanently going to be a kitchen. I feel like we should have a kitchen stuff in here, but I'm still not 100% committed to that yet. But I don't want to drywall it yet. I know we're going to have a recreation room here for sure. Ooh, urine tomb bite. Crushed ice. Interesting. Yes, it is interesting that there's some crushed ice that falls down occasionally. Right. Surely you're actually building this wire. Also, are you actually getting down here? No, not quite. You're grabbing all the granite from this area. That's okay. We can... Let's see. I will put a ladder here. And then we can go grab all of this stuff as well. There you go. The drywall continues. We have to get rid of all this ladder though, that's for sure. And then a wood tile. Probably another battery. No. Try so hard. Whatever, we'll just put a regular battery at the end. Fuck it. It's all priority 9. And then at least the ranch rooms are set up. But yeah, we're setting the Bammoth up with the critter feeder because you need, if you had a full ranch of 6 Bammoths, that requires 24 plume squashes. You'd have to have it be a 3-high room, and then obviously that's really awkward from a ranch design point of view. So we're going to grow them and then we're going to critter feed them. And that way they're not wandering across the whole length of the ranch. The floxes, they don't eat as much, so I'm happy for them to just nibble the plants. Also, we do still need to actually put the hydroponics in here. So that's going to go all in here. It's 64 plants we need, and we have 52 spots. So we're going to have to grow some somewhere else as well, but that's fine. Right, I think we're pretty much ready to get someone making a coat. So let's watch someone carefully do it. Yep, is that who's going to do it? It looks more ominous than I thought it would. People are thinking about it, they're not quite doing it yet. Oh, you're all on the friggin' wheels. Well, I can't really help that, can I? Well, someone will come and do this eventually. It's not like you guys running out of stuff to do, so I'll just let you keep getting on with stuff until someone actually comes over here and does this. Still trying to charge up all these batteries. It's fine. Wow, all 5 of you are running in here? I guess they are charging up. It's just going to take some sweet time. The poor sods. No, it stopped working. Alright, we're going to cheat. No, it's not going to work. It's going to pull a dupe out of downtime. I just want a shot of you doing the thing. That's why they're not doing the metal refinery either, is because they're busy running on the wheel, which is very funny to me. At least we have been making more plastic, but yeah, this doesn't seem to be catching up. Let's set you to priority 8. There you go. Then what's layer up to? Rock crushers. Set you to priority 8 as well. We're learning that we actually have to prioritize some tasks to get the results that we want. Unthinkable. Shine them, sure. That's fine. You better not build this while I'm not looking either. Oh, layer is almost... Ah, layer is on it. Okay. Let's get in position. I think this is where we want to be. Hooray! Layer made it. Gonna snazify the dupes. See if we can get a shot of someone walking past and giving a thumbs up. That's usually a hit. Circuit overloaded. Don't tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. There we go. Hey. Right. Who's getting this coat? Ari. Yeah, we determined nobody else needs to stand the suit. Layra is the only one. Right, cool beans. Cycle 147. That's going alright. Oh. I do not normally play for 4 hours. That's fine. Alrighty. Fish time. Fish time. Thanks very much for hanging out, everyone, and enjoying your lurking to various degrees. If you have been lurking, thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow with more Oxygen Not Included. If you do miss a VOD, it's all on YouTube. You can come find it there. I believe we got over the initial hump of survival, and now we're just slowly getting established. We'll get established a lot faster once we get some consistent power. The volcanoes will help with that. But also, actually just having warm coats and everyone's also going to help, for sure. Yes, thanks for hanging out, Astaining. Let's see, Discord is here. We post stuff on there occasionally about Oxygen Not Included and other games. And if you aren't following already on Twitch, if you follow me, you get notifications when I go live. We usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 10:30 British time. My schedule is going to start changing over the next few weeks because my working from home arrangements are changing. So I'll let you guys know on the Discord what's the case for that. And I think I'll just leave it there and go raid somebody. I think it's going alright. We've certainly achieved a lot on the drywall front today. So I think we're all good. Got a new icon on my Twitch telling me to communicate to people or collaborate with people. Let's go right to Legit City. Who is currently in crossword mode, but is switching over to Oxygen Not Included pretty soon. Nope, that was wrong. Right, there we go. If you have any fishy emotes or sentiments, feel free to send them to Legit City's way. And we'll see what they're up to in ONI in a minute. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.